Yes. Team? Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's why organization.
Oh yeah, organization. Yeah, probably the Jags are a organization.
Yeah,
no, we're now live on the tube.
But the team, boy, Trav and BTJ. Chatatrons, if we connected to you two yet, Trav and BTJ. That is nasty. That's gross.
In a good way or a bad way?
In the best way possible, pause if needed.
Yeah. They told me Trevor Lawrence was gonna be better than Peyton Manning, so
yeah, they did do that.
Yeah.
Is Travis playing corner or receiver?
He playing both, or he not playing.
Oh wow!
He made that very clear. If he can't play both, he don't even want it.
Bsolz, whatever you think Patrick Mahomes is, that's what they said Trevor Lawrence was gonna be at least.
That's what I heard. Call him
Sunshine. Yeah. He'll tell you that Sunshine was gonna be the hymn of hymns.
Is it up for him? I thought he was a relatively new player.
It's not up for him, but he's obviously not that.
It's up. It's up. Like, up for that standard. Up for that.
It's obviously not that.
Yes, we would have seen it.
So what's the comp? Zion without injuries and just didn't pan out?
You could. That's the peak. Zion's the peak because like some people think he's in arguably the worst organization ever. So at that point, if he wasn't there, he'd be better. But
how much better? I don't know.
Duel to the Giants and shit.
And that's my limited football knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen.
He's on fire. He's on fire.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. The only podcast in which we do things differently every single time we are on here. Damo is severely traumatized. Didn't know he was a Cleveland guy. He's not gonna be here tonight, I don't think.
Damn. Tough.
What did they get in order to get rid of what's the haul like?
Pick 2? It was they traded 2 and a 4th for pick 5, pick 36, another 4th, another 6, and their next year first. They traded all of that for 3 spots. I respect it. You gonna know about Trevor Lawrence immediately. You gonna know about him immediately. The Browns didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah,
especially if they go still on the team. My little late Baker Mayfield's still on the Browns.
Nah, he
please. I got the guys here with me. Bsolz, how you doing today?
Good, man. Just trying to, relate with the NFL draft guys, trying to tap in. Not working. I know about Travis Hunter though.
Yeah. Sage, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. For people scared of the intro, it's not an NFL stream. Obviously, the draft's on tonight, but I've had a fantastic day, actually. I can't even lie. I'm looking forward to getting even better after this pod, maybe even post-pod on the TSO Live. It depends on how I'm feeling, but I'm excited for today. Let's do it.
Ain't Rickea Jackson's boyfriend or ex-boyfriend in the draft?
I have no idea about who these
Fuck that nigga.
Oh.
So, listen, man, if you do this, you want to be true to this, make sure that join button, that like button, that subscribe button. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Word of mouth is working. I went to go get Moe's. It's the afternoon, the teenage block. Yeah, teenage block. There's nothing but teenagers in there at the register. So it was me, Shannon, Sharpe in the line, right? And he said, "What you gonna get?" And I was like, "A bowl." He thought I meant, the people working there, but that was his pick. But no, on a serious note. I walked in, one of the little kids. That is him. Got to the front to check out. What do you know me from? Oh, AMP, me.
Didn't you actually get recognized the other day though when we were on the phone?
I did get recognized when we was on the phone the other day. He was at my he was my coworker. He started blowing it up. Yo. It was so loud that Bsolz could hear it. The iPhone got the noise cancellation shit. He definitely shouldn't have been there. Come on, man. Shit's crazy.
My amazing Omeezy.
Yeah, come on. we in office too at that. Like, all right, brother. Yeah, what you say? Nah, stop. So yeah, word of mouth is working. Keep telling your friends. If you're an audio listener, leave a 5-star review. Bsolz, you got a 5-star review for us?
I don't. I just checked. I do not.
Leave more 5-star reviews, please.
You gotta make them up.
A 5-star review.
Make them up. Make them up.
No, we actually need them. So leave them.
No, but I'm just saying, make them up.
Okay. Oh, should I suck on the spot thinking. You know this. We got a 5-star review from Kobe Ashe. Appreciate y'all for holding it down through my night shifts. Thought about cheating on my girlfriend, and I did because of y'all. So appreciate the support.
Yeah, there we go. I did thought he was gonna leave it at appreciate y'all for getting me through the night.
I thought he was gonna read his chat. Yeah, I thought he was gonna say keep that. What?
And last but certainly not least, the best way, arguably the best way. What do y'all think the best way to support us is? You can be honest.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm ignorant, bruh. Sub 1 super chat 2, hot take.
Sub 1
super chat 2. It's the opportunities of the sub that, in my opinion, people are sheep. They'll click on things if a number is big enough, and I can't say thank you for your view outside of, I guess, pulling up, but I can't advertise other people to pull up if they're not here. So, sub 1 super chat 2.
I would say sharing the stream. Imagine if we had 1,000 people and everyone shared.
Yeah, like if you think sharing the stream works, then we can talk about it. Yeah,
yo, Bsolz gets a banger video on Instagram, and it's like, yo, we just need to start sharing stuff.
Who said anything about Instagram?
Because I know you. Because I know you.
I need to tighten up with Instagram though. One of my reels is low-key just hit 3K. I need to tighten up, bro.
It's hoes on there.
Oh wow.
Oh man, my
fault.
y'all.
You just gonna take the spotlight, huh?
My fault.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the Damo Show. Oh shit. What's good, gang?
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm doing great. I mean, this is probably the spotlight from the last time I stream on here because I always stream over here on playback at Let's Give It a Buck on playback. So it's probably just pre-save shit. They love me over here. So yeah. Sorry, I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, late. I told you no more than 30 minutes.
Spotlight? What are we doing?
I didn't set it. I didn't set the spotlight.
Yeah, he said, my bad, bro. I had the settings on default.
And just kept going.
I didn't set it. I just joined up here.
Oh, God.
Hey, brother, you need to convert, bro. I'm playing the most loved and hated heroes, man. You need to stop hating on the Spidey, bro.
Fuck Spider-Man.
We're gonna do this, bro.
No, we're not.
Damo, what's the best way to support the stream in your opinion? Just
what's the best way to support the stream? Like just the stream in general?
Yeah,
super chat 1, share the stream 2.
Damn. Fuck. Fuck. I'm ratio, chat.
Well, the best way I believe is by sending a super chat.
He's on fire.
Right, Marcus Henry for $4.99 says, finally caught a pod. Arguing with Omar in the comments is fun. Love the consistency. I've never argued with anybody in the comments. So we have conversations. I'm not arguing with people that it just doesn't make any sense. Look like yelling
I argue with niggas in the comments. I got back into that habit actually. I stopped for a while.
I definitely stopped for a long time. I went back and forth with somebody recently. Ooh. They was asking me about their super chats, man.
Who's that? Oh shit, man!
He's on fire.
You can't just let the man sit there.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Starting off with a honey bun. Oh my god!
Convenience store right now, any type of 24-hour store. Go into the store right now and put your hand in the cash register for no reason.
Do I say man? That's $100 or man with the honey bun? Like how do you want me to behave?
Man, the official sponsor of the stream sends $100.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? I'm about to make a name for myself. Yeah.
Bsolz, you made a boring pick.
Yo, first time catching the pod live. Been watching the pod since early 2023. Y'all helped me not lose my mind at work. Left that dump to get my money up, so I'll hopefully be able to catch more lives. What you do, crypto?
Not that far off from my 5-star review.
What you do, man?
You
What you
know?
do?
He just didn't cheat.
Yeah, he just didn't cheat.
He's a high value man. He don't have to cheat. Appreciate man.
Yeah.
Nah,
Big
appreciate
man.
the fuck out of that. Good shit, my boy. Thank you.
Last but certainly not least, damn, not feeling so mad right now. David Magenia,
He's on fire.
for $5 California to say, if y'all could be one of your co-hosts for a day, who would you pick and what would you do that day? That'd be Omar.
I'm about to say personal foul, dick suck. I can't do that, man. I don't have a troll online. Maybe if I could have thought of a prank to like set somebody up for tomorrow, but I don't. So yeah, I can't dick suck like those, bro. I'm sorry.
I'd be Sage.
No.
I wanna go through your phone and really see how many hoes you got in there.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
You be lying. You be lying.
I don't be lying, bro.
Soul stole mine. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say I want to be Sage because I ain't gonna lie. I gotta see what the life is like.
Yeah.
And every time I hear from this nigga, yeah, you know, I'm about to head somewhere. I got something. This nigga's busy. This is a busy guy, bro. I need to schedule that busy. But if I can't be Sage, fuck it. I'll be Solz. I literally just be Solz just so I can hop in a BMW and hit the highway.
You would be Solz?
Nah, I would only switch if I was pranking somebody. I ain't gonna lie.
We got two more. Shouts out to Fufu Grix.
He's on fire.
Fufu is nasty, y'all.
Nah.
For $9.99 says sending some love on my birthday. Big 26 gang. Love y'all boys.
I appreciate that. Happy birthday, my boy.
Happy birthday, Gango.
W community. Nigga sending us money on his birthday. I like that.
I feel like I owe you money now.
Last two. Rio to go for $4.99 says
He's on fire.
Big Black Baby. Old Navy. The ocean is wavy. Shannon and 5. Also, as the DL man of the pod, what's your advice for Shannon?
Who's that?
I'm gonna say, who's the DL man?
No, we know. We know. Stop. We know.
Do we?
No, we know. No, we know. No, we know. Stop.
Hey, this is unfair. I'm the single one.
No, but just answer the question. yeah. Go ahead and answer the question. We know. DL man of the pod, answer.
You won't be down low anymore if he answers. So I don't.
You're right. We won't expose him.
Right.
And this is man for $4.99.
He's on fire.
Says, I was working in a Pepsi warehouse, gonna be an electrician now. Man, got some big bucks.
WU.
Man, I've got some work for you to do. Whole rewire of a house by yourself, buddy. As soon as you get out of school. So let's go ahead and get that popping. Damn, Jay Critch got a handful of ass on my timeline. Anyway, without further ado, man, let's get into the ball. Wait, that's the wrong one. Wait, is that the right one?
He's on fire.
Nope.
There we go.
Let's talk podcast topic. I've been waiting for this. Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I don't think this is on producer Cruz's sheet. And hopefully, guys, for the people complaining about the audio when we play clips, we're working on it. I swear we are. I promise you, I don't know how the pods do this. I wanted to play this clip because I think we owe somebody an apology. We do.
I got traded with what's the name?
Who that?
Kevin Martin.
Jeremy Lamb.
Damn, that's a name.
That's a name too. Be wrong. I can't hear shit.
Kevin Martin was like,
you can't hear it?
Nah, it's me.
He was a beast. He used to look up at his stats and he used to be like, he'll look up, say it's like the second quarter and say he got like 19 points.
Mm-hmm.
He'll look up and be like, I got too many points. And I'm sitting there like, what? What you mean you got too many points? He like, I got too many points. If I keep scoring, then they gonna make me an all-star. I want my time to myself. And I'm sitting there like, damn.
That's some real shit, though.
What the
That's the
fuck?
realest shit I ever heard.
That's some real shit.
He used to be like, fuck that. I'm not.
Nah, this is why I hate
the unison got me.
I used to sit there like, what?
Yeah, because when you become the main guy, you got a lot of obligations.
But he playing beside KD
and Russ.
And he looking at his stats and he's like, nah, I'm good.
And he know he can go get.
Yeah, he like, I'm chilling.
He know he can go get 30 if he wants.
He was a bucket.
He averaged 15 beside these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sitting
was
there like, what?
Bucket.
Nah, this is why I can't rock with NBA player pods, bro. Most of them. God damn. Nah, that's some real shit.
I wonder why Kenyon Martin talked about Kevin Martin the way he did, like just blatantly disrespecting that nigga. It's because he's a loser. I get it now. Now I get it. That was some of the most loser shit I've ever heard in my life. Second quarter, I got 19. Ooh. I'm on the Kings with 19 points. Ooh.
Not the Kings.
Was this the Thunder? We got traded to the Thunder?
Yes.
And this nigga thought that
when they were trying to win a chip, Damo, he purposely held himself back because he was on the trajectory to be an all-star. Yes.
God.
Yes.
Bro didn't want to be on his own squad.
You thought, first of all, hold on. This nigga thought, I got 19 points playing with KD and Russ. I'm gonna be the star. No way. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Damo took my fucking approach. God damn it, bro. What's up with you? I was gonna have my first unhinged clip in God knows how long. But no, the idea that these niggas thought this 1 or 2 or maybe 3 breakout game, they was like, oh shit, my career is about to take off. Jackson Ellis, meet Jeremy Lin. Or like, so no, bro, it wasn't gonna be that deep. Unless it was on some shit like every night you were doing it. Then at that point, I find it hard to believe that a player fan, not even fan base, so a community with a ton of players that have been telling us time in and time out, take the money, take the money, take the money, are punting on the dollars. Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
We owe Kevin Durant an apology. That's my hot take of the week, man. This whole time, KD was like, yo, I just need to play with just, different players, better players. We was like, what? Nigga, you had Harden, you had Russ, you had Ibaka, you had Kmart. What do you mean? You needed to go and play with these other guys and stuff. It had to be, if that was the mentality as to what they had going on, that nigga should have left and joined a dream team.
Damn.
We owe Kevin.
Yes.
Huh?
If that's your takeaway, I guess. I don't think I know Damo stands there in that time. I believe we share the same sentiment. It was never about KD leaving OKC. It was about him joining Golden State. We don't call him leaving OKC.
That nigga should have went to Boston, the Raptors, hell, the Wizards. He could have went so many places.
You running the risk of being with. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. At that time, there was probably only like 2 teams that didn't have that Kevin Martin mentality. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't even need to fact check that. I'm not going to. I just believe that. I don't even want to risk it, Damo. I gotta go to a place where there's no Kevin Martin mentalities.
I feel you, and I'm not. And again, as So said, I'm not mad he left. He should have left, in all honesty. And this is just bigger evidence to why he should have left.
Y'all just got a problem with him going to Golden State. I never had a problem with him.
No apology. I'm about to say, yeah, I ain't apologize to the fuck nigga. I ain't got nothing to apologize for. I get it. I've been understood it.
Niggas wrong. Niggas is dead wrong, bro. This is why I was always team y'all over hating Kevin Durant when he was in Golden State. This is why I was team fuck it. You already there. Don't leave Golden State. I never was a part of you motherfuckers, but a nigga like Damo, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're right. Then he leaves. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You should have stayed. Nah, y'all assholes, man.
No, he shouldn't have stayed. He definitely should have left. And at the time, I was not mad about him leaving. Oh, okay. It was always the choice and destination that made him a fuck nigga, in my opinion.
But where could I'm being dead ass. 16, 17.
Washington, Toronto. Those are my top two. Those are the teams. I literally can go to my YouTube channel. I have a video at the time in that summer saying these are the two destinations Kevin Durant should go: Toronto and Washington.
I thought Washington was too much of a. My fault. Go ahead, Solz.
I was just about to say I was convinced he was going to the Celtics after he met with Tom Brady and David Ortiz.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. I thought Washington, maybe it's because I'm from the DMV. I thought that was too much of like a smoke and mirrors thing. So all these niggas was talking about, whoa, Bill, KD, oh my God. I thought it was cap.
So you wanted him to go to, and we're not gonna stick on this because you wanted him to go play with DeMar DeRozan. We didn't talk about DeMar DeRozan last week or Monday. The nigga that gets into fights at the sushi bar.
I'd have fought that nigga too.
Yeah.
You wanted him to go join DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah. I think
DeRozan at the three is kind of fire.
I'm gonna say DeRozan as the second option, Kyle Lowry's the third option, with big bad KD over there. I think that's exactly what they needed to lose to the Cavs in 7.
And you wanted him to join gang banging John Wall and Bradley Beal?
Yes, Bradley Beal as a true third option. This time not washed playing as a third option with KD. I think that's exactly
would have been cool.
That's exactly what they needed to lose to the Cavs in 6.
I just say I wouldn't risk
both
that.
of these options benefit your glorious king. What about Boston?
I think him going to Boston would have been amazing. Can you imagine that 1-2 punch with KD and IT losing to LeBron in 7?
They're nasty.
Y'all think,
I had to push the button.
Y'all think Kevin Durant is changing my glorious Kings dynasty of going to 10?
All fun and games. If they get KD, they make that trade for Kawhi. What now? Yeah.
First of all, they get. I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, because that was the thing that they were holding on to shit. They didn't make any moves, but if they had signed Kevin Durant, it would have made more than 1,000,000% to make the move. Yo, we need to go back one day, dedicate like a 20-minute segment, not today, and just relive history and how shit could have changed.
Nah, I mean,
NBA Xenoverse.
Yeah, they trade DeRozan and get Kawhi Leonard now. They still win in 19. I mean, LeBron's in LA hurt with a strained groin. Nothing changes for my king.
Type shit.
Nah, we can't be doing that. Nah, he made the right choice. All right. Producer Grooves has put together a game for us.
Okay, cool. Talk to me. Is it rivals?
Games called Overrated or Underrated. Let's go through it. Overrated, underrated. You just pick one. I don't know what's in this. You don't know what's in this. We're just going to say if it's overrated or underrated. That's it. Simple as that. All right, here we go.
No perfectly rated. We're grown-ass adults.
United States Polo Association, a.k.a. assassination.
Fuck. I mean, people hate these things.
I still don't know the difference between this and
I'll actually say underrated, considering that you had to check the tag at one point to find out. So I'll say underrated.
What?
Who had to check the tag?
Well, yeah, when you had to check the tag.
No, certain ones you had to check the tag. Certain ones. Not all.
Which ones didn't have 2 horses?
Wait a minute. Which ones you had to check the tag on?
Nah, because it was a thing. It was a thing. I don't know about y'all, but it was a thing for us little middle school, high school days, whatever the fuck. I think it was middle school. When niggas was just wearing the shit. Everybody was heavy on Ralph Lauren and polos and all them shit. So niggas just started wearing the fake shit too. And you just had to check.
That's got to be a DMV thing. I don't know.
Let
me stop. Niggas definitely wore it.
And like, there's been situations where, damn, bro, my grandma got this. I mean, niggas probably lying, but damn, bro, my grandma got this. Damn, bro, my dad's got this. That happened all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
we ain't have to check the tag. No, that shit was fake.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I can just look.
Some niggas
is that 2 niggas playing polo right there? Oh, okay. we already know. For you, to your answer, I'm with Sage. Underrated, man. USPA, it came in the clutch when niggas didn't really have it. Now, was I niggas? Hell no. But I did know niggas, and it came in clutch for them.
Bsolz, what did you say?
Wait, the real one only has one dude on it?
There's several differences.
Yeah, that's how I know.
They got like 5 clubs and shit.
We know what you was wearing.
Sometimes the horse got 5 feet.
If you had to check the tag, we know what you are.
That's always some. It's always some. That's why I said they check the tag, but some niggas eyeball tested. I get eyeball tested.
I'm gonna go underrated, man. What's wrong with the cheap stuff?
I'll tell you what's wrong with the cheap stuff. You see that one nigga with a real polo on, and you come in there with your two niggas playing fucking. You got niggas playing 1v1 on your chest, nigga. That's what the problem is.
Overrated.
Yeah, the problem is you trying to appease a crowd of people that you don't necessarily need to be involved with. That's the problem, man. Be confident.
My mom.
Overrated. Spring break at Miami. Cruz's favorite thing is the Oklahoma drills people do every year. Spring break in Miami.
Overrated for a different reason that y'all will say. Overrated just because, I'm not gonna lie. Why always Miami? Just go somewhere else. There's a lot of the world biggest shit. But
I heard they had crazy restrictions this year, so they have to go to like Tallahassee or some shit.
Yeah, like Florida. Fuck it, Florida biggest shit. It ain't gotta be Miami. So I'm definitely going overrated.
Especially now, overrated. This ain't even what it was in this prime.
I'm going overrated. I don't like going to things and the activity is just vibing or just chilling or whatever. The allure of going to Miami spring break. We on the beach. Okay, what we doing on the beach? Chilling, we cooling, we vibing. We just, it's gonna be girls there. Nate gonna bring a football. Hey, what? What do you mean Nate's gonna bring a football? That's the thing? Nah, we good. Overrated.
I'm about to say I'm going underrated, man. Niggas underrate the vibes, man. I don't know about you, buddy, but
Zobs are zobs.
Zobs are zobs, man. Like, hey, spring break be spring breaking. Now I've never been because that ain't my scene, but it look cool.
This is my thing, and we'll move on. Vibes are cool. The idea of spending X amount of dollars to get to the vibe. So
Miami is expensive. Full counter.
A band to go catch a chill vibe.
What's the concert then? Is that not catching a vibe?
No. Damn, the concert.
Ask me something I don't go to. What the fuck?
Okay, so got matches something you do go to. What are we doing at DreamCon?
I don't know. Y'all want to go?
But what?
Hey, look. Hey, and I'm glad you said that. First of all, concert, the objective is to see the performer. That's different. But DreamCon, you should have been in the meeting earlier this week when it was me, Bsolz, Sage. Me. It sounds like we just going out there.
Hey,
nah,
you know what's
getting this
crazy?
shit off. He was trying to get his shit off.
He
was trying to get his shit off.
And I'm reading them too. Volleyball game.
Omar.
They just dropped the basketball game. I told y'all in the meeting. Just give them
going
time.
to that?
That's not even at the convention, apparently. That's at a whole
going to
different.
that?
Oh, that's a whole different joint?
Yeah. Who's going to that?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just want to say, Omar, I totally agrees with you. I wish I was at the meeting because yesterday I'm in the Discord. A good friend of the show, G-Man. Yo, what's DreamCon? What's that about? Me. Honestly, I don't know. It's an anime convention. What y'all gonna be doing? Oh, us? Let's keep it up. What are we gonna be doing? And Dwayne, I hope you hear because Dwayne heard it. Shit. I don't know what we're going to be doing. I don't know where we're going. He was like, should I go? I'm like, you should pop out in Houston and, vibe out, come catch some creators, whatever it is. Man. Don't go to DreamCon. Why are y'all going? I have no idea why we go.
Man, we could have went to
Man, you know what? I'm on Team Damo's side, man. Underrated now because we going for vibes. That's what we going for. We going for vibes.
Man,
nothing more or less.
Y'all niggas going to hold up the wall and walk till your legs hurt. That's what y'all doing.
Shit, we going to
That's
do
what
it
niggas
with
did
a bunch
last
of
time.
bitches.
I was sick. I'm like, all right, what we doing? We just walking over here? All right, let's walk over here. What we doing now? Walking back over there? Okay. What we doing now? Oh, we gotta walk 3 floors down.
Look, Damo. Hey, look, Damo. Oh shit, I just got off the phone with Tevin. They said they downstairs. What?
Now the wrong rooms pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. The wrong rooms, they got me.
You said room 411?
Bro, this is 411
ain't even seen a
right
room
here.
number.
Yeah, first of all, where you see room numbers? And 4 is the floor? It's only 2 floors in here, right? Okay, let's go to the next thing. Bunk beds.
Overrated like fuck because the concept of them is overrated.
The biggest space waster in a whole fucking
Exactly.
room.
Thank God you.
I had bunk beds when I was young. Mind you, we was in a Cracker Jack box. Shout out to my mom. She did her best. It was in a Cracker Jack box. That bunk bed took up every portion of my room. Okay. Couldn't put nothing else in there. And then the shit be so high, you cut the ceiling fan on, get your head chopped off.
Yep. Textbook overrated. I grew up with one as well at one point in time. Yep. Overrated. Easy.
Overrated.
I was too fat to get on top bunk. I hated it because it hurt to get on top bunk. That's why I hated bunk beds.
I'm gonna go underrated. I had bunk beds in college.
That shit was
You a 6'5" ass grown ass man. What are you talking
Hey,
about?
you know what's crazy? My roommate, shout out Dez, bigger than me. That nigga was like,
you were top bunk?
Yes, I was top bunk in college. My roommate, was bigger than me.
You too big to be top bunk.
I figured that out quick. We figured that out quick. But hey, man, it was an experience.
Nah.
And it was a good one? That's what he's saying it's underrated?
I mean, we had fun.
Oh, okay. Cause of the all right, never mind.
I don't got nothing to say. All right, overrated, underrated, stealing.
The value of stealing or hate that stealing
Underrated.
gets?
Underrated. Stealing is underrated. It's a canon event for some niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I view stealing as a teachable moment. I got a speaker to this day that I stole from a nigga in college because he just left it there. And I was like, this thing I learned someday, huh? Just took it.
You know what? Overrated. You guys need to realize that what you're doing is wrong. It hurts people. That person earned that and you took it away because of what? Your own selfishness? Sometimes necessity. Sometimes you got the movie down bad. I'm trying to feed my kids and all that other shit. But then sometimes you just wanted to rob a nigga. So you know what? Do better.
No.
The more you know.
Underrated. I did a lot during school, actually. Stole a bunch of pencils. You ever got that one friend that got the good pencil? Stealing that shit.
I'm not
The
gonna
good
lie.
sharpener?
Stealing.
That's that type of stealing, make a nigga side eye you. Come on. I am pro stealing. You ain't never stole nickels? All right, buddy. What are we doing?
What is you stealing? Underrated, stealing, stuff from like your job. Oh my god, work at a racetrack, steal everything off the roller grill, right? Just start stealing. Now it is overrated because I think I said underrated, but it gets overrated when you stealing from, y'all ever stole from your mom and you didn't have to, you could have just asked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit crazy. Shit make you feel bad.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Like I like there was one time when I finally got a card, but my mom's shit was still on my PlayStation. I used her sometimes for no damn reason. Like for no reason. I had the money and everything, but I was like, I mean, if this is the default, okay.
I stole because she said no to the book fair. Then like the next day or second day, she was like, you know what? Go ahead and get 20 out of my purse. Me.
I got 25.
Damn, me. Because then the 20, I stole the 20 already. So
now the 20's not there.
Yeah, so now it's not there to get out the purse. And also now I just I feel bad. Stole
the
it,
worst
bought
is,
it, and then put it under the cover. Started playing with it at night.
The worst is when she say get the 20, but you stole 15. You give her a purse. Why is there only $5 in my purse? you stole.
Oh yeah, someone in the chat got a good point. Now if they steal from you, I bet it's overrated.
No, it's not.
It's a camera.
Oh. Yeah. What I did to come on, I'm lacking. What the fuck? Yeah, Dama, you stole from your mom, and she start rumbling through her purse because she bring me the purse. I'm gonna give you the money for the book fair. Nah, mom, it's cool. I don't even need that. You know what? You was right. I don't even need that. I'm not even gonna read the book. I don't even need it. No, bring me the purse. She started going through it. Where's my money? Where is? Did it fall out? I took it from here to here. Where could it be?
You start checking shit that don't make sense. I'm checking the bathroom cabinets. Like, is it in here? Where Mom, where did you last have your purse?
Yeah, you start telling her where she was. You did go in the laundry room. You did
take the trash out when you got home from work. You did. Let me go check outside.
She didn't even have her purse at, right? You did go in the backyard
I did ask for McDonald's, and
Did you leave it at work?
You got that at home. You did pull out your purse.
Wait, you did get the you when you remember when you handed me the ketchup out the fridge? Did you check?
You put your purse down.
Did you? Yeah. Whole time you stole it. Bsolz, you ain't never stole from it? Never mind. Come on. Let's keep going. Wilding out. Overrated. This shit ass.
Over time, underrated, but at one point, very overrated.
I just like Timothy DeLaGhetto, man. So
now I would say probably still overrated, but it could be underrated soon. I think it's in a pendulum.
Super overrated.
It's probably underrated now. I'll say underrated. It's probably underrated now.
I opened the bag. You know what's crazy? When you stole out your mom's purse and she knew you stole, so then she just started testing you. You know what? We're gonna get pizza tonight. There should be a 20 in my bag. You done stole it. All right, that's all I had. I guess we can't get it. Hold on, Mom. Hold on. I think I seen it. I know
where it's at.
Y'all niggas demons though, because I only did it like about more than a handful of times. I ain't doing too much though. I ain't doing too much. Though.
And then you find the most obscure spot to find. Hey, Mama, it was in the laundry room. It was in the dryer.
Mom,
it fell out your pants in the dryer. She did laundry in 2 weeks.
You wore the brown shoes. You didn't even check. You didn't even check your shoe. So.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all niggas was wilding. I outside of the PlayStation shit, I ain't still nothing more than a dub. Y'all crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all crazy.
Man, I love my mom.
What's crazy is my mom 9 times out of 10, my mom is watching this. Mama, I love you so much. My mom is watching the pod right now. I love you so much, mommy.
Yeah, y'all crazy as hell. I took it max.
Hey, somebody said this is why you take coins. Yeah, that nigga know. You start taking enough of the change. Don't nobody know about the change. Then you got $5. You got $5 at that point. Your mom trying to figure out she at the gas station. She can't get a little snack. She ain't never got quarters.
I knew I had change in my purse.
You're only taking quarters and dimes. You're not taking the lower shit, you gotta leave. You gotta leave the low. All right, me and Don vibing out. My bad.
She got 100 nickels and pennies in her bag.
Y'all niggas dead wrong.
They hand me the coin purse. That shit is all nickels.
I did take my granny coins though. She needs my granny coins.
She needs 60 cents. She gotta dump out 8 nickels. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I emptied half of my granny little coin jar shit. I emptied half of that out one time. I ain't gonna lie.
8 nickels and 37 pennies. Damo is funny, bro. All right, cooking.
Underrated as fuck.
Overrated, man. Nothing better than a good dash for the night.
I said that.
I'm not gonna call it overrated so I can spend more money. That's different. I'm overrated. Man, the process sucks, man. Like,
and that's why it's underrated. I like to cook. I figured out I really like to cook. I just
sleep. That's
Chef Ramsay.
Yeah.
What?
PSO Ramsey. Okay,
I like to cook. I'm just lazy.
I like the aromas, the sizzling sound. This ASMR ass nigga. I feel it. I guess.
Do you regularly cook for 2+, or just
he's so trying to get it off? He's saying you don't got to cook for nobody else.
I ain't gonna lie. Even if I had to cook for 2+ though, because when I cook, it's in bulk. I like meal prep, so I guess no, but yes.
But you still meal prepping for one.
Yeah, like I'm meal prepping, but like it's not just one meal. Like I'm gonna make a lot so I can go back to it over and over and over.
So you still just make it how you like it, type shit.
Yeah, you don't got to make 2 dishes.
I eat 4.
Let me say this: cooking is overrated because you gotta clean. Y'all did not say that. So
making 1 dish, whole fucking sink filled.
Like the
March Madness.
Woo.
I got you. Overrated. Niggas don't care until the Sweet 16. Let's be honest. Them first 2 rounds, this past March Madness, I tested it. I really tested this past March Madness. Them first 2 rounds, it might as well have been goddamn youth 8th grade basketball on fucking TV. Niggas ain't really care for real. Niggas ain't give a fuck about the 16th seed. No Cinderella stories for real. Like, niggas didn't really care. Niggas is here for the story and storylines. I don't give a fuck about the basketball.
I agree.
I'm going to say overrated because even when you get those stories or whatever, at some point, certain stories die. Some stories live forever. but a lot of stories die if the player doesn't end up being like either really, really cool or really, really good. So yeah, I'll say overrated.
I'm going underrated. I like the storylines. Every storyline. You know, that one white boy that goes to some no-name school in the Midwest. He has one game where he shoots 9 threes. Why is he not in the NBA? His body is shaped crazy bad. He can just get that shot off. I like shit like that in the versus Damos. Hey, we're gonna have a good pod. Yeah, I like storylines like that, man. I like the game in the Elite Eight where the fire freshmen make it all the way there, and then they play a team of 29-year-olds, and the 29-year-olds are just like, oh shit, they just don't know how to play basketball. Just don't let them get fast breaks. What the fuck they gonna lose? I like shit like that, man.
The only thing I like about March Madness is every year, there's a Frank Kaminsky or Drew Timme every year. Every year.
Always some big white boy.
The big white boy that can shoot with no mobility.
Listen, and he dominating in the MEAC. and
the SWAC player of the year.
I think dominating, and then he plays somebody for real, and he's like, "Oh man, he is Sabonis."
That nigga me Bam Adebayo. Oh damn,
college Sabonis.
Let's fucking go.
All right.
Yo, what the fuck?
It's always a college one and done centers. It's always a nigga one and Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo, Miles. It's always one.
Zach Edey was in there, and I don't know why nobody could stop him throughout the season. Last year, they get into the tournament, some out of conference team. Yo, just
nigga runs the Christian Coloco.
Yeah, just
damn, it's over.
Out. I don't know. It's not hard. Hand jobs,
underrated. The dream is alive, by the way, but underrated.
Underrated, man. Never gets talked about in these discussions. It always goes to pussy and blowjob and everything else. Never get the handy off. Underrated.
Overrated. Bitch, put it in your mouth. What are we talking about? Get my dick out your hand and put it in your mouth, please.
Usually a hand job comes when you're in trouble. So.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong?
Yeah, man.
There's something wrong with that nigga, man.
Nah. We not
That's
doing
not even
that.
true.
Trust me. What Sage? Get in the relationship. The hands come when you're in trouble.
Whatever.
So, should ask, man. I perfectly good cat right there. I don't know. Snapbacks.
Underrated, man. Underrated. Bring the snapbacks back.
Yeah, underrated now. Now underrated.
Yeah.
I'm not a hat guy. I grew up in the era where snapbacks was cool. I didn't realize they became uncool. I remember the first time I seen a nigga would have fitted. This guy would have fitted. Me. Yo, you see this thing with this fitted cap? Everybody else. Yeah, nigga. I got one too. I didn't get the memo. My fault. I'm the one out of style. Throw these snapbacks away.
Yeah, I was a little late on the memo. I switched to all fitteds now though. Yeah.
Now you got that undercover police hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they not like the first pick accessory, not even close, but that was cool.
They're dumb. All right. Tattoos.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Easy overrated. I don't even need to explain why. Just the concept is overrated.
Do any
Underrated,
of us
man.
have tattoos?
Hmm?
Do any of us have tattoos?
Nah.
Did you get Let's Keep It a Buck tattooed on you?
Yeah.
It's on my arm and in my heart.
Well, these are temporary tattoos, so
this one is too.
Underrated.
Underrated,
man.
Temporary joints.
Yeah, the temporary joints. Underrated, man.
I mean, I'm a grown adult
man.
male. I'm not doing it, but those are underrated.
Let them kids have fun. Let them kids get tatted up, man. Let them get their little butterflies and apparently pandas drinking iced tea. What the fuck is that?
Never had one. My mom was afraid of the pipeline. I'm surprised Omar really said it because that's what I was about to say.
That's it for him. A pipeline to the real shit.
Yeah.
You letting all that poison in your body. Temporary tattoos. The link ends up at heroin. So
it's crazy because I used to get all the temporary tattoos and I don't do heroin nor have a real tattoo, so I must miss the pipeline. Crazy.
You cannot be. I mean, just I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. Okay. I think we got a couple more. Snap. All right, Cruz.
Shout out Dricky Graham, man. Come on.
Adventure Time, the cartoon.
Underrated. That
never watched
motherfucker's a banger.
I only watch
Overrated.
episodes here and there. But go ahead, Sage.
Overrated. It's good. It's not as good as y'all said it was.
He's against LGBTQ. Elemental P.
How I don't even understand where that's where I don't know. I don't get that one.
Oh well, Adventure Time and what you call it? What is it? Adventure Time and Steven Universe are like the poster child for LGBTQ in terms of cartoons. So if you don't like them, you hate gay people.
Not Craig the Creek.
Yeah, that's what they do.
No, not. Oh no, that's black gays. I'm talking about gays as a whole. Craig the Creek is black gays.
My criticism with it, honestly, it one, just certain characters like Finn just isn't like my favorite main character. But then two, I'm not gonna lie, kind of what Dama was like he was yapping about, but in the sense of they did it just because it was cool. Like they just like the timing of when they started doing the shit was literally on some like you're just appeasing that crowd. You're not making genuine sense with your characters to have this progression. You're just
Marceline,
it was.
Marceline was clearly a gay woman the entire time.
That was fine. Yeah, she
Princess Bubblecup,
yeah,
Bubblegum was clearly a gay woman the entire time. She was closeted gay the entire time.
I disagree. I think that they made that to appease.
Nah, man. You just say you hate the gays, man. It's cool.
I don't hate gay
brother.
I don't hate gay people. But
waking up early.
Princess Bubblegum.
Underrated. Hella underrated. I love waking up early.
Waking up early is underrated.
I agree. That means you had a good night's sleep for real. That's what that means.
Overrated. Fuck it. If I'm gonna be up for 18 hours, who cares when I wake up as long as I'm up for the 18 hours, man? Overrated.
For some reason, I get so much done when I wake up early versus when I wake up late. But
what time do you go to sleep when you wake up early? Like if you wake up early, like what's waking up early to you?
Waking up at 8.
Okay, if you get up at 8, I don't feel early. But waking up at 8, you wake up at 8, what time you going to bed that night?
10:30, 11.
Exactly.
Okay. What about
versus if I wake up at 11, 12, and I'm going to bed at 4, you can get the same amount of work done, nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, you saying 8?
But you have more things that are open if, like, for example, like a lot of shit shuts down past 10 p.m., 12 p.m. I mean 12 a.m. and 2 a.m. and shit. If you're awake earlier though, you're more active and energetic for all the shit that is going on in the day.
Yeah, early for me is different, by the way. My girl wakes up earlier. She wakes up early.
Yeah, 8 is not early.
I'm about to say 8.
Early is
8
also
was early, but that
to
me.
You said waking up at 8?
Yeah.
Hell nah. You supposed to be in traffic.
That boy been working for himself for a long time. 8, so waking up early.
Well.
Movie theater by yourself. This trash is overrated.
Overrated as fuck. Oh my god. No, it is not this fantastic experience.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't see it.
I was so against not going to the theaters by yourself a couple years ago till I actually did it. It's a vibe. I'm going underrated.
Nah,
Cultural difference.
Overrated. Get your lonely ass on somewhere, man.
It's overrated because everybody swears it's the best thing on the fucking planet. And as a person that's tried to see if I fuck with it once, I was like,
let me ask you this, Bsolz. Do you talk in the movie theater if you with somebody?
Not really.
Yep, cultural difference. Okay.
My girl does it. It annoys the fuck out of me. I'm like, shut up.
Damn.
That she talks to you or talks in general?
Yeah, we just not cut from the same cloth, brother. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I said, she talks to you or just like talks at the movie, like during the movie?
Both.
Who the fuck talks during? Wait, y'all niggas really are?
Y'all just be in there just mute?
Yeah, wait a minute. Wait, now I'm about to crash out. Y'all will go to one of y'all group's favorite, most anticipated movies and not make a fucking sound. So like you niggas seen Avengers Endgame, seen them niggas pop through them portals, and y'all niggas sat in silence.
You call it silence. I call it locked in.
Oh, y'all tripping.
Locked in?
That
my girl be talking.
For my anime niggas, that nigga Goku said, I will not let you destroy my world, and none of you niggas made a sound. Y'all were just sitting there?
Man, fuck that. Fuck all that. Nigga watching Sinners. Me and my girl are chit chatting the entire movie to each other. We not like loud with it. Like I'm not
making jokes.
I don't. I don't fuck with the just being blatantly out loud talking during the movie unless it's a packed theater. Only time that shit is acceptable is a Marvel movie. Like if it's a superhero movie, I'm all for it. Get the ha-has off or whatever. But like Sinners, whatever, we're right here. We locked in. Oh shit, is she really not gonna wipe it off? You gonna eat it and she ain't gonna wipe it off? Damn, baby.
You don't, but Bsolz, you don't like you don't like a lot of franchises for real, do you?
No, not really.
That's what it is too.
Situationally reacting is different.
With the franchises, there's a communal aspect because even what Damo was saying with Avengers, on your left was very much and then in Star Wars, like there's so many communal moments to like that people are celebrating together, and then also, I mean, at the end of Get Out, when Lil Rel pulled up in the police car, and niggas was like, oh. And then round of applause when it was him. Like, I don't know.
Wow, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When motherfuckers, I said, do we have a problem? Oh shit, nigga! Everybody was fucking shook.
Yeah, I'm not asking
something crazy.
I'm not asking for while somebody is giving like a heartfelt speech, sad moment going on, someone to chime in with their little jokes and shit the entire time. But like comedic timing's a thing, Chatatrons. But the idea of a just OD silent theater, dry ass theater.
Again, it's literally just me because my girl be talking. She be talking, and I'm like, shh.
That mean the movie bad. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's really Patrick Star underrated. let me just move on. Patrick Star underrated.
Is Omar froze?
Oh no, I'm good now. I'm good.
Nigga, chicken jockey, nigga. What you mean? Let me stop.
Patrick Star.
Underrated.
Overrated. Easy overrated. Let's be real. Was he funny?
Yes.
At times. That shit was forced. I'm not gonna lie. Shit's forced, man. Niggas, stop kicking niggas' ass.
Man,
that almost made me laugh. Like, what are you talking about, man? Hey, Patrick funny as shit.
Actually, no, I'll take that back. Underrated. I said that and like a million different. I'm not gonna lie. A million different Patrick references went through my head. I'm gonna keep it hot. The one that went through. Oh, you said East? I thought you meant Weast. Nigga, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Is mayonnaise an instrument? Ha ha! It's a giraffe. Stop playing with Pat, man. That's my boy. Careful, SpongeBob.
Overrated. Oh, that's it. I think
that's it. Oh shit.
I think that's it. Shouts out to producer Cruz, man. That was a pretty decent one.
Is this the Krusty Krab? No, it's Patrick.
My goat, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all know y'all fought with the star. Them new seasons, if someone brings up some new season shit, chat, that ruined everybody. So Mickey argument. Ruined everybody.
Got a few super chats to read. Shouts out to Marcus Henry.
He's on fire.
Fitteds used to be some old head shit. Now it's not. Crazy how fashion goes in full circle.
No, yeah, but that's it. You'll see that the most in shoes. Shoes is egregious, especially if you're one of them Jordan only tots. Oh my god,
I'm about to bring back motorcycle jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Droopy for $1.99. Is Star Wars overrated or underrated? It's getting properly rated soon. I don't know. Shit's is.
I don't know ball, but y'all might influence me. Comment below. Star Wars.
Overrated.
So let's stop.
I never seen it. I'm saying it's overrated.
Yeah, that's fine. He doesn't know ball. Shouts out to Dupree626.
He's on fire.
For $4.99 says, on moments of important info, I'm locked in, but dope moments, best believe I'm making noise. Hey yo.
Yeah, when the whole theater's going crazy, I'll go crazy with the theater, but the in-betweens.
You don't have to
just not going crazy with your girl, huh? Crazy.
I'm going crazy with my girl.
So you telling me if she leans over and says, oh my gosh, I didn't see that coming. You shut the fuck up.
Shush. Well, you would have started paying attention to the movie. That's
right. Y'all put a 10 on it. Y'all put a 10 on it, bro. I just go like this.
Who's that? He was introduced in the first 5 minutes.
I go,
And wait, if you do that and she follow up with some, yeah, that was crazy though.
That's crazy. But in my head, what's up?
With the South Park. Thanks.
Oh my gosh. Okay. LR Glocka for $5.
He's on fire.
Says, Sage, do you believe in Joe Hendry?
Hendry. Yeah, I believe in Randy. Yeah. I believe in RKO, buddy. How about that?
Oh, they did take him.
That was a fire surprise.
All right. Lee Baggy for $5. Damo, top bunk? Yeah, buddy. Would have had a will already prepared beforehand.
He's on fire.
Those were strong beds.
Get cooked.
Yeah, if it took both of y'all big, but you said the dude was bigger than you. How much?
Yes, he was bigger than me. He was Dez is way bigger than me.
Are you talking about like? What do you mean by that?
Wait, nigga, he was way bigger than me. Nigga, big as hell. He went to IMG. He was an offensive lineman at IMG.
Man.
Yeah, he was a big ass nigga. Like inside lineman, like guard center, not a tackle. Guard center.
Y'all in the same dorm together?
Right.
Yeah, y'all just bullying people down there.
He went to college for music. He didn't really want to play sports. Don't ask me.
That nigga
They all is
379.
big ass niggas want to play the flute.
Way up more. He was 4 something.
We're soaring.
He was 4 something and decided to get on a trumpet.
Sticks.
No, sing. He was a singer. Sung.
He dead ass.
No, he dead ass sing. Des can sing his ass off. He dead ass sung. Like he didn't want to play football.
Is Troy.
He said, "I don't dance." That ass.
Oh my god.
No.
No.
Shouts out to JLE50 for $5.
He's on fire.
Stealing from your mom is crazy. Now stealing from your older siblings. Now we talking.
Oh my god.
I'm the
Stealing
oldest
from your
one.
mom is not crazy. Y'all don't be living life sometimes. And I'm sick of this podcast when they do that. This is crazy. That's crazy. Okay, what you did? Sit in your room all day? Like,
You chat niggas swear y'all angels, bro. What's the worst thing you did right now? Confess.
Damn. Steal. Oh my god, it's just your mom.
You niggas swear I ain't ever made no mistakes in life.
She will still love you, gang. I promise you.
What the fuck?
You're just a bunch of weird and that's crazies 24/7.
Now be careful because then niggas get to telling what they did and you be like, damn, these are demons.
You killed people.
Nah, this is okay. Dark Bandit lied. And that's it, brother. Shout out to Slick Tom for $2. Says some women don't know how to handle meat. Just eat it.
He not lying.
Yes, he is.
That's the last.
No,
for the moment.
No, he's not. Some women they don't know how
What
to
are
grip
y'all
it.
be encountering? Like, who are these Pokemon?
You never know experience, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. I got some horror stories, nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
Round one.
You don't have to dive deep. Oh, well, last one. Tito El Bandito.
He's on fire.
For $5 says, Sage, take the rose tinted glasses off, man. This mania was a 6 out of 10 at best.
6 out of 10 is insane. Rose tinted is crazy though. I've never even given my ranking over here, but I guess to do that in under 30 seconds. This mania has some high highs and low lows with a weird fucking ending. If I had to give it a ranking, I would give it like a 7, 7.5, maybe even potentially an 8, because I think you guys are underrating the good of it because it was, again, a very weird ending. And night one specifically had some low moments.
Motherfuckers gripping my shit like a shake weight.
But Dominic Mysterio had the highest, they call it a pop in wrestling terms, but the crowd was the loudest for Dominic Mysterio. That should tell you that the match was fantastic. It's probably an 8, to be honest.
I stole from my dad one time. That shit went mad bad. He found out. He knew. That nigga knew. That nigga could feel the
Dallas Dingle.
The stack. Nigga did like this. Oh yeah, it's a $3 bill gone. I was cooked.
We got 13?
Yeah, y'all got 13.
Who told me we didn't have a pick?
Dallas, you got Tyler Booker, by the way. I actually like that pick for you guys.
All right,
even though I thought y'all would go Cuz from Texas. I thought y'all would go Cuz from Texas.
Oh, do we want to go kiddie prom? Can you cancel plans with friends if you have a date with the possibility of sex?
Yes.
What was the question?
Can you cancel plans with friends if you have a date with the possibility of sex?
Nah, man, don't be an asshole.
I'm about to say, yeah, if you made plans with your friends and you gonna cancel them because some fucking hussy decided to say yes to your date proposal afterwards, and you not man enough to set the date up on a different time, you're not a real friend. You're a phony.
Now, if it's guaranteed, that's a bit different. But like, just
homies over hoes, man.
No, because
Homies over hoes.
guaranteed, I understand it. She said yes, bro. You ain't gonna fuck.
Do the homie, man.
The real question
my
is,
homie who it is. He gonna understand.
the real question is, what is the event? Like, what am I doing with my friends? And
vibing.
That's true. That's true.
If we like, for example, the draft on right now, but let's say it was a playoff game. If we watching the playoffs and you like, I'm gonna go see Sinners, I'm crashing. Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Wait a minute.
Nah. By the way, I'm almost done.
A 7-game Sinners?
What do you mean almost done?
I
Wait,
stopped the movie.
You stopped watching Sinners?
Yeah, I had to leave the theater.
What?
I gotta be this nigga for a day.
What does that mean?
I gotta be this nigga for a day.
Wait, did you leave it for a hug?
I left the theater, man.
Nah. Say be moving devious when he not with us, bro.
That motherfucker scene.
You guys can conspire, whatever that means.
They watched that scene when she spit in his mouth. He was like, "Shit, you want to go recreate? Let's go."
What? What?
Now let me ask y'all, because we didn't talk
like
about
you don't
this.
know.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this. You're in that moment. What are you accepting the spit?
Yes.
Yeah, Bsolz is overly horny.
All right, bro.
Let me say this.
God.
You trying to pod? Let me say this. It depends on the event. I am very rarely canceling any hoop session. Hey, we hooping. I'm going over there with musty dick. I ain't gonna lie. You either gonna take it or not. Okay.
Like
anything else?
Like just a regular party though, I can understand that.
Yeah, anything else?
Yeah, I can understand a party.
I'm probably really capping, and really, I'm capping on both of them. that's the curveball. I don't understand date with the possibility of sex. Is there not a possibility of sex on every date? I don't get that.
I agree. What is a possibility? What did she say? Maybe I might feel like it. Like, I don't. What is the possibility of sex?
Am I in the fucking game or not? Like, what the hell, niggas? A possibility to score. Am I?
Is we fucking or what?
What are we talking about? Now, if I wasn't in the game, then I would understand. But if I'm on a court, why can't I score?
Shit, all it takes is one bad bounce. I got the ball, basket right there.
Yeah, why can't I score? I don't understand. So with that being said, no, I'm come on now. I'm definitely not canceling no hoop session though, for real. If we hooping, and she talking about something, and that was the problem in my last relationship. You rather me be in the clubs, huh? I'm at the fucking park. Shut up. The hell wrong with her? What's wrong with her, Bsolz?
I don't know. What is wrong with her?
The fuck?
That nasty ass bitch, right?
Whoa. It's my ex, nigga.
Yeah, this nigga boy today, man.
Trying to back my man up. Now my man. Come on, bro. Damn.
Watch your fucking mouth, bro.
Yeah,
Watch your mouth.
bitch.
Watch your mouth.
Because I think that's an indictment on me. Like, what you trying to say about my taste? I got nasty taste.
Y'all niggas tripping today.
I'm saying, I was mad out of pocket. I ain't know what the fuck. Okay,
I can't call your ex a bitch. You ain't associated with her anymore. It probably ended on bad terms. Probably.
But what if it didn't? But what if
An
it didn't?
enemy,
That's gonna be a trap card, actually.
An enemy of my friend is my enemy.
But what if they not enemies? What if they are just better friends? What if it was a mutual amicable breakup
yeah. What if
and
I
they're
still
just
got
better
love
friends?
for her? Like, what's up?
I recommend y'all end that turn, player.
What if I was the reason it was over? What if I fucked up?
Yeah. What if my stomach's sick every night?
I'm sitting with my guy, man. What 21 Savage say? I'd rather have loyalty than love, because love really don't mean jack shit.
What that got to do with you calling her a bitch?
Because I'm loyal to my friend. I'm loyal to my guy.
I never said she was a bitch though.
I am. Fuck that hoe.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
This nigga is devious.
I don't think you can say that. Regardless, I don't think you can say that. I just don't think you can say that. That's crazy. You think you can say
Cultural
that?
thing. I guess. I don't know.
Cultural thing.
No, it's not. That is not a culture thing.
I don't know.
That nigga Solz said, "Yeah, you blacks don't call no."
Whoa.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah,
culture thing.
We need a commercial break or some shit.
I wanted to next as a bitch before like.
Yo, please, leave that northeast shit up there, my nigga. I just don't. Because what happens if I? What, that's crazy.
He think he a bitch too. What?
No, if you explicitly, I can't even. I was about to say, if you explicitly say she a bitch, I think that's a little bit better. But even still, he can say she a bitch because he went through it with her. You don't know her.
Oh, I ain't saying it if you ain't never said it. Okay, yeah. You gotta say it first.
I never said it.
It was hypothetical. Oh my
He
god!
told you to watch your mouth, and you said why?
You know what you said?
It was
No, you know what he said,
hypothetical.
I said, chill. He said, fuck that hoe. Me.
God, this nigga's a demon.
Damn. I might have been trying to put Sage. What if I was trying to put Sage on with her? And it's now it's fuck
I
that
don't
bitch.
want any of my boys' exes, man.
You couldn't be with your.
I can't do it.
That's crazy. Nah. But you know it's good. He was whipped the whole time. So
Still can't do it. I respect it though. Still can't do it.
Man.
Can't. The most I could do is just, maybe get my first hugs in 2nd grade. I could not wife it. Nah.
If I know my boy was in love with her, she a good woman.
And even then, I don't want to get that hug. So yeah, I can't do it at all.
He fucked up the relationship. What I'm gonna go searching for, and she right there.
Nah.
I don't know. All right, let's keep going down the line, man. I saw this picture on the TL. But I saw this picture on the TL. I think Damo put this in the group chat even. My son got invited. I read it way too fast. Say that kiddie, and I read it way too fast. I had to bring it back, slow down. My son got invited to a kiddie prom, and his date was adorable. For the audio listeners, we are looking at what appears to be like. They can't be more than 4. They're dressed as people going to proms, full suit, full ball gown. It's literally a kiddie prom.
What is the reason?
Kids be having good barbers though. That nigga hairline is crazy. That nigga shit is on point. 360 Jesus.
Yeah, I'll just ask it. Why do tots need a prom?
It's a gathering. That's what they say. It's another gathering. Dressing up with dates.
Yeah, I've learned as being a parent. I knew this before, but I really see it now being a parent and being around other parents. Motherfuckers love to live through their kids. I don't get it. Motherfuckers love to do things for themselves, but use their kids as the mascots for it, or mask it through doing it for the kids, which is really for them. This shit is disgusting. All this effort and time and doing some shit that clearly these kids know nothing about or want to do. It's just you as a parent wanting to dress your son up as a high schooler or super formal for no reason. Why does this little girl have that dress on? Why is this little girl dressed like this? Why are we setting them up for dates in this manner? My nigga, throw on a t-shirt and some shorts, go to the park. What are we doing all this for? This is ridiculous.
I will say there is a caveat that I thought of.
Like, look at this. This is ridiculous.
That's crazy. I will say there is a caveat. If the tots, and granted, these are new gen iPhone tots. if the tots know what a prom is, and they are like, fuck it, I want to take my. You see where I'm going with it? I understand that. I'm playing devil's advocate. If the tots know what a prom is, because it's new gen iPhones, whoop whoop, and they see their little crushy poo on the swing set, and they make it, oh, do you want to go to prom? Okay, let the kids be, let the tots tot. But 90% of them have no idea what the fuck a prom is. So this is crazy.
You know what? Maybe I would be more for this. Maybe. If any of these niggas put that shit on, they look super tacky. And I know I'm probably worried about the wrong things. Look at this little nigga shoes.
All these boys, you know what's crazy? I guarantee you 99.999% of the boys in this situation are raised by single women.
All of them raised by single women. What do you mean?
Nah. There's that one nigga who gave in to his girl's wishes and participated. There's always that one nigga.
Stupid the whole time.
There's always that. It was always that one nigga that goes with it.
It's because he cheated, right? It's because he cheated.
No, it's because he was raised by a single mom. So he sympathizes with, he empathizes with him. So it's always that one nigga.
He
but
said really he didn't even get a chance to cheat. He was just texting. Right, she saw the text.
She just seen the likes on Instagram. He didn't get the phase too.
Hey, and it was the same type of stuff she said don't like. He was liking it anyway. Why he liking that?
This nigga fuck cooking with Kaya. Why are you liking cooking with Stacy?
Yeah,
from down the street.
He went too crazy on the cooking videos, and it was somebody that he know. Matter of fact, it was 8. She got a DM. He had like 8 girls from his old job. Same photos too.
He was DMing her before she was cooking with Naya.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was playing devil's advocate. That shit's stupid. Like I said initially, why is there a prom for tots?
She saw
literally
holding it over his head. Never mind. Go ahead.
A kiddie prom screams single mother to me. That's a single mother organization. That is a single mother event. It screams it.
Brown
Mommy,
skin.
I just said she looked good. I just said that's my gosh.
Hey, brown skin dragon in the chat said he was in the comments requesting mac and cheese.
I'm saying. I'm trying to think what is the original statement said that the parents was like, oh, we're gonna do this whole thing. It's gonna be so cute.
That's crazy. Yeah, in the comments saying, let me see what your mac and cheese is like with the crying faces. She heard, what does that mean?
Sour cream, huh?
Yeah. What's the wet? Where you put the water emoji?
Sage, I know exactly how it started. It was a group of women who were stuck in high school. Y'all remember prom? I found our prom pictures. Oh my God. You know it'd be so fun. You know it'd be so dope? If the kids went to prom. I bet they look so cute. And that's
go ask on a date. Go ask them. They had some random conventional party. Yeah, go ask them on a date real quick. And then they set up a prom. 3-step plan. I see it. I see it now.
My mom told me it's brown skin dragon funny as fuck. All right, I'm gonna get to it in 2 seconds. But my mom told me that for prom and graduation, that's a lot of people's last time wearing like a dress and a suit. So, now they're just trying to live it vicariously to their kids. They're not getting married. People, they're not getting married. They're not graduating college and all that other stuff.
Now, you can't just go out to somewhere where you would need a dress.
I don't even know where I would go right now that requires a suit.
What you doing?
You go somewhere formal. You go somewhere formal.
Like what?
I wouldn't know where.
You gotta be specific.
A lot. Okay. Go to a restaurant where they have live performances, like live band performances. You can wear a cool little dress there.
Man, you gonna look fucking weird.
No, you're not. There's one in town
with like heavy dress codes. I know what you're talking about.
I mean, just if it
I'm
where it
those
doesn't,
so.
Where you don't like, there should be no reason why you can't find a reason to wear a dress or a suit. That's crazy. That's genuinely insane. You can find a reason to wear. I know where I can go to wear a fucking suit.
In Salisbury?
All right, not too much now. Not too much now. Not
I
too much.
didn't know.
There you go.
Not too much. Not too much.
I didn't know.
Georgia, Worcestershire, or wherever the fuck you from. All right, buddy.
I'm in Atlanta. Nigga, what's up?
Nah, you're not from Atlanta. Though. You're not from Atlanta though.
Oh my, did I mean he's from the Worcester of Atlanta now?
Yeah. You from the Salisbury? You from the Salisbury of Georgia, nigga? That's what it is.
No, I am not.
Yes,
the
you are.
whole state of Georgia.
Outskirts? You're on the outskirts, man. If Charlotte is
My brother in Christ.
Salisbury.
My brother in Christ. I can go see a professional team in 10 minutes. Okay, I'm not in the Salisbury of nothing. I can get to the international airport.
As can I. I can
in
go
10.
see a professional team in 20 minutes.
That's double though. Matter of fact,
I'll drive.
Hold on, I can see the professional teams in the States in 20 minutes.
I definitely can do that now.
I can do that in 25 minutes.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. You'd be surprised how fast I can get to Charlotte.
There you go. Brown Skin Dragon in the chat said she screenshotted and printed out for him to read in the morning. See this, and we got to talk about this, and we're not gonna talk about it. I already know, but women be finding stuff out, holding it in, and then they want to wake you up at 7 a.m. to talk about it. Oh my god!
God, I don't know nothing about that.
I find something, we talk about it immediately. Like we let's get this shit out the way now. Women, they gotta come out with like a whole plan of how they're gonna trap you in a lie. If you say this, they're gonna rebuttal with this. Find a way to get the evidence out. It's just doing too much, man. Just wake me up immediately.
And it's in the morning, so you like this, trying to read it. She telling you to read it. You hold on. I gotta go. I gotta pee. You in the bathroom trying to think of what you gonna say.
Okay.
Splashing water. My stomach hurt, babe. I'm gonna be out in a second. I ain't know I had to poop too. Man. Bsolz. All right, let me stop.
Everything good in the household? Like, what's up?
I'd say
oh, this is the past. This is the past. Nothing. This is the past.
Okay. What are your exes? Nah, if you need me to back you up, just let me know. No, just let me know. If you give me the green light, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna wait for you to on some vampire shit. I'm gonna wait for you to let me in before I go crazy. I'm saying so.
Pause. What
the fuck?
All right, personal foul. That's a foul. That's a foul.
All right. Okay. Okay.
That was
so you've officially moved to one step away from the J Frost.
Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul. I don't even want to ruin it with my own joke. No, that's a foul.
They said the DL nigga on the pod, and he was silent. That was crazy. That was insane. I ain't gonna lie. That was mad insane.
You're like a vampire. You just let me know when to come in. What the fuck? You just
I'm
so bad.
I'm gonna go crazy. That was not.
That nigga couldn't wait to use that fucking line. That nigga missed the whole meeting coming up with that fucking line.
Hey, that's why he. Look, that's why he didn't want Breeder talking the movie. He would have forgot that shit. He would have solidified that shit right here. Said, be quiet. Okay, I got it. Oh my god!
Motherfucker said, "Come on in, Eureka." Write that down.
Oh shit. Okay. With that being said, I guess it's no better time than to get into Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe. Actually, before that, I know this is a crazy time to do it, especially after I just announced it. Prayers to the Arenas family, for real. Let me say this. I know
the timing was just crazy, bro.
It was never gonna be better. Let me say this, and this is why I hate Twitter. Even this one dude this morning, he was like, "Oh, I was walking past the accident and I recorded it because it was a cyber truck and it looked smashed up." Little did I know it was Gilbert Arenas' son. Now, mind you, he this morning, let's say it's like 7 a.m. or whatever, he records it, puts it on his Twitter. Look at this cyber truck; it's crazy. Nobody would have known that it was Gilbert Arenas' son's cyber truck if he didn't quote tweet it and then say this is Gilbert Arenas' son's Cybertruck. I thought that was weird. But nonetheless, all prayers to Elijah Arenas and Gilbert Arenas, and I gotta see what Elijah's mom's name is. I don't want to disrespect her, but got into an accident. Cybertruck apparently jumped a curb and hit a tree. Laura Govin jumped a curb, hit a tree, caught on fire, and he had inhaled a bunch of the smoke. This is all alleged. Inhaled a bunch of the smoke, Passed out. They took him to the hospital. They induced a coma.
I just found it. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's
Yeah,
it's
that shit's
crazy.
scary.
I don't know why it's all on the internet, but you know, prayers to that young man and his family.
Definitely prayers to the prayers to Arenas, prayers to his family. It was crazy. I woke up from a nap and my girl was like, okay, come on. My girl's like, you didn't see that NBA player that's in a coma? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? No, not him, the son. I'm like, whose son's in a coma? What are you talking about? She showed me and my heart sank, man. My heart sank. Brody got all the goddamn talent in the world. But screw the talent. Just seems like a good kid. Every time I see anything of him, super good kid. Love seeing how much Gil enjoyed, just his son playing ball and talking about his son, how proud he was of his son. So that shit really hurt me. Just, prayers out to them. I know with the reports that like more reports came out and people were like basically saying it's not as bad as originally reported, because at first it seemed fucking horrific. More reports came out. It's not as bad as they made it seem. Just hope everything is okay for him. Prayers out to them.
Yeah, nothing more needs to be said.
Yeah,
it was scary, bro. So.
Yeah. All right. Transitioning to everybody's Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe. Freak Master Flex Night. It has totally ramped up since when we talked about it.
Damo was right about the title thumb, man. Salute to Damo. Yes.
If we get technical,
over time. Let's get technical.
We get technical. But no, for real though, like we saw text messages, voice chats were dropped afterwards. Shannon Sharpe's own video was dropped afterwards. Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe, it's gotten worse. And then today, especially, more uncovered potential past transgressions of Shannon Sharpe. I'm saying potential because I haven't even checked the validity. All I saw was he choked this and assaulted that, and oh my God, Fox was just covering up everything. So I want to play some audio real quick, and then we're gonna get into Shannon Sharpe's actual telling of the tale. Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe's telling of the tale. Oh, let me see this because this so let me just bring this down right quick. Yeah, this nigga's a monster, y'all. I don't know what to say. I shouldn't say that. They get so critical of me.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do with the shit you did to me.
Can I ask you something?
Okay, well...
Can I ask you something? Why is he speaking in pornography titles?
Yeah, that don't even say. I'm not gonna lie.
Why is he speaking in porn titles?
There's some real shit, but I don't believe that one. I don't know. You can't make me. That shit. I don't believe that one. You can't make me believe that one. It could be gospel truth. That one's cap. Roll more footage. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that, bro.
So, like,
it's because, can I say, because he went, like he had a corny joke with it, like he had a pun. And he said, big black guy, shook small. Shut up, Shannon. Shut up.
Y'all think it's AI? I see a lot of chat saying that right now. My bad.
Yeah, no. That's the
People
question.
believe
They say, is it AI? Is it not AI? From my understanding, he acknowledged that these phone calls, at least the first one, was real. He just said it was edited, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it does say a lot about what AI is now, that we can truly have these conversations now, especially on the audio side.
Man, people just saying that. Though.
I'm about to say, there's no way you heard that. First of all there's definitely AI. Shut up. Go outside. That was not AI at all. And in my opinion, maybe with all the dead silence, you could get off that it was edited, like it was certain things was put in certain places for the conversation, maybe. But that sounded like a genuine conversation to me. I don't know. That didn't sound edited to me. That sounded like Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe talking in porn lingo.
I don't think it's AI for the record. It's just AI is getting good now. That's all I'm saying. So.
Thank you. Who is that? Otaku All Pro. Thank you. Once I heard the laugh, that AI shit went out the window. That laugh, that little chuckle in between the nastiness was too genuine for me to say, oh no, that was artificial intelligence. Shut up.
Yeah, I just don't. I think we're just. I mean, that's Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe. Come on, y'all. I don't even know why that's really up for debate. People want to do AI just to say it's AI. But so what's definitely not AI is the video that Shannon Sharpe himself put out. I think that this video is just the most interesting video in the world. It confirms everything that I said last podcast. But let's listen into Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Buzbee targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Buzbee want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
This nigga lying.
Uncle Freaky Shannon, he's reading. That's what
that's what I'm saying. I don't take anybody's statement serious when you're sitting there reading a fucking teleprompter to get off what you're trying to get off. Fuck all that. If it was a shakedown, if you genuinely felt that way, you wouldn't need a goddamn teleprompter to read off every single thing, my nigga. Maybe some bullet points, maybe to keep you on, on track. But nigga, blatantly reading off a teleprompter, I don't believe shit you saying. Honestly, y'all both nasty.
My nigga said send the video, and that's kind of crazy too.
10 minutes. Sage, I've been saying that all
First of all, this ain't no TikTok here. This is a long form clip.
Why does
go
he
ahead
want
and
us
drop
to
the
see-
whole video.
Why does he want us to see 10 minutes of a video of his penis? This is Shannon Sharpe's penis.
The nigga said I'm the nigga said
To an
you
extent,
can't
he's
call
part
me
of it.
this.
That's why.
You can't call me a freak.
It's not even about no. All right. Fuck the bits. All right, come on now. If niggas if they're trying to drop a 30-second heavily edited clip to make it seem like he's assaulting this woman, he's like, well, we actually filmed for 10 minutes and there was a lot of consent given in this 10 minutes. Just drop it unedited. That's fine. I mean, I get that. I get challenging. I get that.
Yeah.
Now, do I think it is right that he has a 10-minute video with this woman? No. But in this scenario, with the context, I understand why he's saying drop the full video.
Damo, first of all, and you know what's crazy? How people have sex is how people have sex. It is crazy that I've never had sex for 10 minutes, and any part of that 10 minutes, whether it be a minute or 30 seconds, somebody would confuse potentially for grape. Like somebody could clip it up and say, oh, yep, he graped it right there. I've never had sex like that. Maybe I'm not doing something right.
I don't know what they was talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
But I don't know what they was talking about.
But my thing is, Damo, 30 seconds, cool. 2 minutes don't let us know that it's not grape and that it's consensual.
I get him this.
It depends on
him saying at least 2 minutes would be weird. If it is an actual 10-minute tape, him being like, you could have sent 2 minutes. To cut it up to 2 minutes or whatever, that'd be weird.
You don't know what kind of sex niggas be having. Niggas have all types of. All I'm saying is, if he's the type, if they are having, rough sex,
they be choking each other.
30 seconds of niggas having rough sex can get taken out of context. If you have a degradation kink, 30 seconds of degradation kink and rough sex can be taken out of context. If you have a degradation kink, rough sex, and race play, 30 seconds of that will look very weird out of context. Drop the full goddamn thing. Drop the full thing unedited so niggas can see everything. Not even so niggas can see everything, so people can see that it's not what you're making out to be with this 30-second chopped up clip.
I disagree.
I don't even necessarily disagree with Damo here. I just think it's funny that bro is tripling down on the fact that, hey, you can call me. You can't call me this. You can call me a freak. like he's just perfectly fine letting the world know. He's like, you can call me a freak.
But wait. What's also the point of him dropping? I think that the idea that Shannon Sharpe wants the public to see him doing these things is nasty. I will maintain the fact court of public opinion does not matter. You posting it out there does not matter. And you putting your penis and your intimate life like that at 56 years old intentionally is that's weird. That's weird, dog. There's no way that you should be okay.
So what does he do if, like, hypothetically, he doesn't bring that up? Tape drops. Can't go back. It can't go back in time. Obviously, the answer, comment section, Nomar, is not to do it at all. Can't go back in time. Clip is out there. He knows the clip is coming. It drops. Like, would he then be like, at that moment in time, well, there's a 10-minute tape that explains that? Would he just never address it at all until one day that, I'm not guilty, but then we wait a couple years when he's already been defamed, all this other stuff? Like, what does he do?
Say, if Shannon Sharpe, because I even see somebody say it in the court of public opinion is what pays these days. That's not true. That is not true. You have all the opinions you want about Vince McMahon or half of the other wrestling niggas or half of the football niggas, all this stuff. Your opinion doesn't matter. They're still going to get contracts and endorsements. So to answer your question, if they put out the 30 seconds, if you didn't do what you say you didn't do, go prove it in court, come back. We don't need 10 minutes. All right, he does drop it. He drops all 10 minutes. We watch it in the Discord. What do we do from there?
You don't think the court of public opinion has affected John Morant's money?
No, I think him actually doing these things has affected John Morant's money.
That's fair.
That's the difference.
Wouldn't him telling Tony Busby to drop the full 10 minutes unedited? Wouldn't that be more so for? Well, I mean, I guess once they go to court, they're gonna have to give up the tape anyway, right? But they have to give it up.
Mind you, he doesn't have it. So for we're not legal. Nobody is legal here. Nobody knows anything about any of this, right? We just speculating because we don't know legal stuff. If he has 30 seconds and that's what they submit, I'm assuming that's all the evidence that they can't submit. If Shannon said he doesn't have the tape, but from my understanding, which I don't, maybe they filmed multiple times or whatever the case may be, and they have different allegations. He has a recording. He recorded.
Well, no, he's saying that from the clip that is supposed to be that's going to drop that shows whatever it's going to show. He doesn't have access to that footage. He doesn't have that footage.
Yeah, but
only her side has that footage. That's
recorded.
fine. But I'm saying, even if he did record it, he doesn't have the footage. If they have, listen, man, this is the same thing.
It could have been her fault. I don't fucking know.
No. Same thing that actually went live on IG. But hold on, just let me say, if her team is the one with the footage, what I'm saying is, I don't think they have to report or show the whole 10 minutes. They can bring whatever they want as evidence and submit that. And just because his side requests them to drop it doesn't mean they have to drop it. Now, to my law niggas, please tell me if I'm wrong. But just because they request it, it can get denied, they can refuse, from what I believe. So him saying, if you have this 30-second clip, drop the full thing is a challenge to say, it's not what it seems, drop the full thing.
But to clear it up, what I'm going off of is in the written complaint, she says that she went over to his house for the first time and she noticed that he was recording without her consent, and they kept doing what they did that night, which was have sex. Now, the recording that he's referring to, and that recording could be two different things. I'm, putting those things together. But if Shannon says, "Oh, that's a full 10 minutes. That's not 30 seconds." They're gonna ask, "Well, do you have all 10 minutes?" Shannon, no. Gabby, do you have all 10 minutes? She's gonna say no, and then they keep it. They can't. If she says no, if she maintains the fact that she doesn't have all 10 minutes, what can they really do?
I just don't think it's crazy for Shannon to say, "All right, if you're gonna drop it, just drop the whole thing." Like it's something out of Shannon's control. He's just saying, if you're gonna drop it, drop the whole thing.
I think it's crazy the notion that if he did have it, he would have dropped the whole thing.
I don't think he's saying that though.
That's what he just said. What do you mean? He just said that.
He didn't say he's gonna drop it. He's telling the other side, if they're gonna drop it, drop the whole thing. Is that not what he said?
You missed what I said. I said the notion that if he had it, he would drop the whole thing.
I think he was saying if they drop the clip. He
challenged Tony Buzby to drop.
They have the 30-second clip. Drop the whole thing. If I had it, I would drop it. That was the sequence of the sentence.
What I'm saying. He said if I had it, I would drop it.
I'm interpreting that as since they got the clip. If they would have dropped the clip, I'm gonna drop back the clip, like on a response type shit. That's how I interpret it. I don't think he's just randomly.
It could be nasty. It could be as nasty as you want. But if they're dropping a 30-second clip to make me seem like I'm a certain way or make me out to be this certain thing, and I have a clip to prove that I'm not, if I'm comfortable, which he is very comfortable showing off his sexual freaky side to the world, if I'm comfortable doing that, I'm gonna drop the 10-minute clip too. If it's clear on my name,
at that point, it's
I don't
already
see what's
up.
weird about that.
It's already out. His dick is already out. So the only, if they're gonna post it 30 seconds, whatever minute it is, if they're going to post it at that point, the only thing you can do is either not post or post more to put your name in a better light.
Dog, a 56-year-old man should not be okay with dropping his penis. No, I'm 28. I don't think it's okay for me to be dropping my penis.
That's fine, but we're not in a world where
I'm not intentionally putting my penis on the TL.
But if there's another person literally putting it out to make it seem like you are worded another woman, I'm gonna drop more to make me like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
I'm not voluntarily doing it. We'll open it up. We'll open up the hotline for this one. I'm not voluntarily dropping.
That's fine, penis. But to this point, you haven't put your penis out there at all. There's no sex tape of you that leaked. There is no IG live of you having sex. You don't just be up here. Well, I mean, you do talk about some of your escapades, but you definitely don't be getting at it how Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe be getting at it. You're not a known open freak like Shannon Sharpe. So yes, Omar, it will make sense for you to have that stance. But this isn't none of us. Well, this isn't none of us. All right, we are talking about a man that we know for a fact has been leaked, has all these freaky allegations on him, has all this, the narrative and the title of being a freak. Unc's a freak. Like, that's who he is. So the standards are a bit different for yo dick on the timeline and Shannon Sharpe's dick on the timeline. And I agree. If Shannon Sharpe is just dropping dick on the timeline, that is crazy. But if this is to fight off grape allegations, drop all the dick you want. If it's gonna prove you ain't grape nobody, I don't think that's crazy at this point. Especially if they drop the clip first and is trying to make it seem like you grape somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, gang, I'm dropping it just so because we know what that even does to people. Motherfuckers can get a grape allegation thrown at them. It will get absolved, and people, just because it's an allegation, will still hold that to their name. I'm dropping the proof.
I can't believe, nigga, y'all on stage saying this. People in chat,
being known as a rapist is crazy, gang. Maybe I'm too surface level with it.
Say, if what he says is true, he goes into court, disproves it. That's it.
There's still gonna be people that don't care.
Damo, there will always be people that don't care.
Not if his dick is out there. Not if you can see him visibly not graping somebody. You can't say it's great.
We seen Robert Kelly do these things, and people denied it still.
Those are stands.
I get the argument he's making. He's making the argument that you're trying to appeal to people that are either A, stupid, B, don't matter, or C, both. I understand that. I would just say that. So are you saying that you would essentially want him to wait until court is due, be like, I actually have the full clip, this is cap, boom, maybe it comes out public that he's not guilty of this, and then whoever wants to wake up and stop calling him a rapist will wake up and stop calling him a rapist? Is that where you're aligned? I'm trying to figure out exactly what you think, or should he just never to bring to anybody this tape?
I'm saying the court of public opinion, even and mind you, we're talking about, because in totality, people are looking at this, we're talking about him handling this in a pretty bad way, regardless, right?
No, it's not the best way, especially with the screenshot.
So we're talking about the messages and all this stuff. I have this other screenshot because there's been conversation. Stephen A said yesterday that he talked to somebody at ESPN and Shannon won't be there for a minute. So then Shannon had to say, he had to announce that he wasn't going to be here. This is how Shannon Sharpe announces that Shannon Sharpe won't be on ESPN. A screenshot of somebody else texting him.
This is just funny. I know this is supposed to be bad, but this is just funny.
My statement is found here, and this is the truth. The relationship in question is 100% consensual. At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I've received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Shannon Sharpe. This is a screenshot somebody else sent him.
He just broke the fourth wall. I take it with a little grain of salt. I'm not saying that I want Unc to not be held accountable, because every person that does this obviously should have some level of accountability. But he just broke the fourth wall. All these niggas do that no tap shit. No, all this is nothing new. He just did it comically stupid.
Yeah, everybody does type up something for somebody. I'm saying this is handled.
Oh yeah, he's handling it in worse way. Yes, agreed.
Dog, don't drop the penis on the TL. Don't voluntarily drop the penis on the TL. That's all I'm really saying.
Yeah, if he doesn't do it as a response, that's fine. But
to me,
it's very, very different. I'm gonna just get this off. To me, it's very, very different if he does it as a response to someone else posting it. Very, very different than him just uploading a 10-minute pornography video.
Because I know y'all got it, so I'm gonna beat you to the point. Like, all right,
that's different. That's different.
I'm reading another thing though, because it's a little bit more in depth now, because he's had to sit down from ESPN, and we'll send out the invite. People join the playback stream. Join the playback stream and request up. Because I'm seeing the L take this, L take. Please join the playback stream.
Join up if you disagree with Omar. Let me repeat. Join if you disagree with Omar.
Either or. If y'all agree with Omar and disagree with me and Solz, please join up. Don't because we all aren't on the same side.
So Shannon, this is from Fox, or this is from Front Office Sports. Shannon Sharpe was accused of choking a female coworker at Fox in a previously unreported incident. Sharpe's lawyer confirmed to FOS that an incident happened and say it was resolved by Fox. Sharpe denies that it was choking, though. So an incident did happen at Fox, but he denies that it was any sort of choking. It was a female PA, production assistant, that there's a claim that Shannon did choke. This is all coming out at one time.
Well, I will say, off of his bad PR, in case anyone cares about an lawyer, yeah, it's obvious that it was probably just consensual. It's just unfortunate that it's going in the worst route in PR possible. But yeah, at this point, this is just a bunch of Twitter doctor yapfest shit going on. Just get this shit over with. We know.
I don't feel bad at all. Cat Williams tried to warn this nigga. And then Monique tried to warn this nigga.
Oh, if you're talking about for who the age, that's different.
I'm not even talking about the age gap thing. I'm talking about in general. Cat tried to warn this nigga about with the popularity you get, some shit like this is gonna happen. Like I don't know if you know this or not, but they are gonna try to come after you. Not saying, well, this is niggas actually trying to come after him, but they're gonna start throwing dirt on your name. Allegations gonna come, all that. Cat warned him. And at the same token, a few weeks later, Monique warned him about fuck with these young bitches. So this nigga was warned on 2 levels and 2 fronts, and he laughed it off and kept doing his Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe ways. And now look where you are. Look where we are now. So I don't feel bad for this nigga in the slightest.
I don't know.
Slightest.
I don't know if it's just y'all though, but me personally, I think my outlook on this whole situation would be different if Tony Busby wasn't the lawyer at the other side. Like if everything came out the way that it did, but I knew Tony Busby was not on the other side of this, I would not be giving Shannon Sharpe as much bail as I am right now. But
I'll give him bail that is probably not well, it might not be what they're making it seem, but I will say where there's smoke, there's fire. And there is something to what this nigga got going on. I'm not saying he probably did these things, but at this rate, he's done something. I don't know. I don't, if there's smoke, there's fire, my nigga. So something has been done by Shannon Sharpe. I'm not saying this stuff. This stuff could be all bullshit. This stuff can be all malarkey. But there's no, we have met up 3-4 times. We ain't never, like, there's not been any chance of us doing any weird shit. We ain't seen each other do no weird shit. We ain't got close to doing no weird shit. The weirdest shit that's happened around us is Sage taking a shower when we gotta leave. That's the weirdest shit that I can say has happened between us.
Well, I don't know. Sage said, I don't know about that. He did admit to doing something. He's just saying that he didn't choke that the PA at Fox, but he did do something. Him and his lawyer said, yeah, I did do something. There was an issue. It was resolved by Fox. It just wasn't choking. Could have been 60 other things, but it just wasn't choking.
Oh, so you know what that is. I'm not going to put a label on somebody there outside of what I know. What anything that I know of, I can speak on. I don't falsely accuse.
I feel you.
It's just how I move.
I'm not going to falsely accuse him. That nigga admitted that
he did do something. So. He did do something.
I'm not accusing. I'm not accusing him of anything. I just know from the horse's mouth, literally, he did something.
It's 2 people backstage. Again, a lot of people down low in the chat with the commentary. Please come up. Anarchy, how you doing?
Chilling. I'm right now, so if you guys can't really see me, that's why. I'm smoking a blunt outside, Damo, because it's actually a good time. It doesn't suck, Damo, so don't say that. Being outside.
Hope you get bit by a mosquito.
Don't have playback, Marcus. Just sign up.
My main thing is actually I kind of am on Omar's side. I think Omar is right. I think at his age, at this time, I don't know why. Even with the allegations going on, he has no need to do it. If he goes to court and he can prove in court that he is in a great position and not doing crazy stuff and like he's fine and this was consensual, he will get his job back at ESPN. And he is old enough where it will not matter. I think he's old enough where he will, like, he's not 30, he's not 29, he's not he's not young, he's not younger, he's old at this point. If he only had 3 more years, either 1 more year at ESPN, he could retire. Like, I think you don't really need it much more at this point. Plus, I also think her biggest, sorry to cut you off. My biggest thing, I think also is that she's saying she didn't consent to being recorded. So I think any amount of recording with her in it will be used against him in court. I think it's the fact that there is a recording that is the problem. Yeah, what's on the recording is also a problem. But the recording itself, if she's saying, I didn't consent to this, I came to his crib and he started recording me, Ray, without me agreeing, that is also already a problem. And that could make the fine maybe won't be 50 mil, but he definitely will get something out of that for illegally recording a woman without his consent or without her consent.
Now, I'm literally going to just straight up avoid talking in circles. I assume someone else will harp that home in a different way. I also want to just bring up the fact that him bringing up that he has a 10-minute clip could also just have been like a GG2 whatever 30-second clip could have gone out there. I feel like you guys have skipped to the idea that he will drop a clip rather than the fact that him making it public that there is a full clip out there and there is a edited clip that's made. And I think that is something that, granted, he could have said better. I'll compromise the take there. But the idea of telling the public that, hey, there is a full context clip out there and there is a heavily edited or very cut up 30-second clip out there does matter. And I would have 1,000,000% have brought that up if I would, for any unknown reason, had to be in that situation.
No, yeah, I agree with that, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if this was just the flurry of tweets. It with the audio, he said, "Hey, this is edited." Me, oh, okay, it's edited. Like, I can understand that. Also, even just me listening to it, the context doesn't even necessarily line up the way that it's trying to be portrayed. But he said it was edited, so it's edited. Boom, it's already a wash. My only thing was, if I had it, I would drop it. Me, whoa. What the hell?
You just want to tie it into he's a freak and
What
wants
the-
the world
does
to
he
know it
say?
thing.
Let's
Let's just cut the shit. You know what you want to do here.
A nigga that says, put that big black, or allows a woman to say, put that big black baby in me. Again, Mr. Oh, this is heavily edited. Screenshot the tweets or the text messages and put them out. Don't type them up. You want all the evidence out. What did you say when she said, put that big black baby in me? Because from the phone call, it sounded like you into some of that stuff. So I need to know, if you want us to know all this stuff, what did Uncle Shannon Sharpe say after she said you're gonna be stuck with this baby for 18 years or for the rest of your life or whatever the case may be? What did you say, Shannon?
Yes, mommy. Probably.
Can I say a little more? You guys can flip me off if not.
Go ahead, man.
Nah, I think I do agree with you, Sage, that I don't want to talk in circles about it. I think that given the fact that he's referencing, I'm saying this is a defensive perspective. I'm not saying it in the I have to toss it. No, I'm saying like as Shannon. Like if I'm like, oh, I have. If there's an edited clip out there, I'm just trying to talk about the fact that there's a real one. Like there's a real clip out there with longer context, with more informal information that will prove that I did not do this. Again, I do agree with Omar that it's wild that bro is saying I'm just going to release it if I had it, because that's kind of crazy. I think it's just also unnecessary for you to. I think court of public opinion doesn't care at this point. I think a lot of people have made their sides and they're just going to stand on it. I think until something comes out in court, people are just going to. It would literally take him releasing the video, which it would have its own effect of people being like, "Damn, Shannon, why are you releasing this?" I think that would also hurt his career and benefit the public image of him in reverse in what he should actually want. I think him just taking it to court, getting it out in court, he gets his job back, he gets all his money back where it actually matters, and then he can dip, he can go. Because I think pleasing the population is by releasing a sex tape of yourself is not a good idea. I don't know. That'll follow him. Like that'll follow.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because ideally I would and probably should still agree, but unfortunately people will just not give a fuck. And I'm not saying that people matter more than legal claims and legal rulings all the time, but sometimes, unfortunately, that's the case. We're in a generation where the internet is the thing. So it honestly is a dice roll damn near. I know that's immature, unfortunately, but it's like a dice roll. Sometimes, hey, gang, you were found not guilty. Cool. Welcome back to ESPN. Sometimes, hey, gang, you weren't found guilty, but these niggas are calling you a minor Shannon Sharpe. You're done, bruh. So it's just one of the things, right? That's the only shit that I'll say like sucks about the situation. Once you are accused, people do, I agree with you, they pick their sides, they stand on it. You could show them 1,000,000% they're wrong, and until you're having a direct conversation, them on them keyboard, it don't matter. But nah, in general, it's a dice roll thing. So I don't know. I don't even know what the best option is outside of what he did. With granted, you should have typed it. Get the fuck back. Stop talking. Stop talking.
He's live now. So he didn't get the fuck back for real.
He's off ESPN.
He's off.
But yeah.
Anarchy. We're gonna move on. We appreciate you.
No worries. Thank you so much, guys. I've been watching y'all since Omar's barber died, so I've been enjoying it for a while.
Oh, you've been here for a minute, even though that's kind of fucked.
Yeah, in this little, I've been here. Hey, hopefully y'all get some money out of it again.
Shit.
Oh my gosh! But thank you, Anarchy.
Hey, since that's probably the end of the clip, chat. The dream is really alive. What the fuck? It actually worked. Holy shit. No, we're 6 minutes from picking. I'm about to freeze the chat right now, nigga. Y'all can keep going. Introduce whatever, super chats, whatever. When that pick get up, I'm gonna mute this mic. I
just invited Boredom on. I'm inviting a couple other people on just to see what they have to say about this real quick. Oh shit. fucking mic just fell. Yeah, I just added some people on stage. Now I might have added too many people at one time on stage. Philip OJ, how you doing today?
Let's turn this camera.
Philip, how you doing?
Can you see me? Okay, yeah. I'm doing good. I'm chilling.
All right, how can we help you?
I don't know. I just didn't really like the way you were speaking about Uncle Freaky, you know? I mean, like, it's one thing to, you know, get the allegations, but like, if they're not showing any proof, I don't know if we should be speaking about it like it's like set in stone, like he's like raping this woman. Like he's a freak, but like, is it wrong to be a freak, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't think I was speaking like he did rape the
No,
woman.
I'm talking about Omar.
Well, no, and I don't want to speak for Omar, but just being a person who's been in the conversation with him and more so been on the side, no one is speaking like he did rape her. We are all under the assumption this nigga's a nasty ass nigga because of the age gap. He clearly did do something wrong. Like he's admitted he's done something wrong. If it wasn't a rape situation, in another situation, he's admitted to doing something wrong. And we're just honestly just talking about his approach to handling the situation and what we feel he's doing wrong.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Okay, so what would you do? Like, say you got some nasty allegations. How are you supposed to talk about it?
I wouldn't.
Ever? As you're like
Why?
assassinating your character, you're just
Who
gonna
are
like
you?
sit back and
Yeah, what does that matter?
what do you mean? What does it matter? You're a public figure. Your reputation matters.
No, not really. I'm being so
Come
serious.
on,
Listen to
Omar.
what I'm saying. There have been so many people who have gone through incident after incident after incident after incident, and the next day it doesn't matter. Like it truly doesn't matter. They go out there and they win a Super Bowl. They go out there and they win a finals. They go out there and they just do something, and it does not matter.
I don't know, like you don't know what's gonna break your career. You don't know
I
what's gonna
disagree,
like
bro.
stop you from like. So I don't know if I would just be fine sitting back and being like, "Oh, okay, fuck it, go ahead, say I'm."
That's
like
on
the
you.
worst
I'm gonna
guy.
be honest with you. Most times when people speak and continue to speak, they look worse. They look worse in the light. They look
But
worse.
you haven't yourself defended your name when someone spoke out on you, like and lied on your name.
I think the difference in what we're talking about versus like allegations, like false I'm talking about somebody lying on me where it's really detrimental. If somebody said that I said X, Y, and Z about FaZe or AMP or whatever the case may be, I think having a conversation there is fine. If somebody said on the internet Omar raped a woman, I would have no conversation with them. There's nothing to talk about.
I guess.
What do you mean there's nothing to talk about? There's so much to talk about. You have to unpack, like, at least say, hey, I didn't do it.
Why though? Why do you have to say that?
Why? What?
Everyone's gonna be like, people need you to respond.
No, they don't.
Why do they need it though?
You feel entitled to my response, and that's honestly
Not
that's why I'm surprised.
entitled. I wouldn't say.
You
I
just
wouldn't
said
call
people
it, like,
need.
entitled, like
You said people
I
need
think you're like.
me. You said people need me
Go
to
ahead.
respond. That's an entitlement to the response. That's why I'm also surprised that Bsolz is on this side, because ultimately it does not matter. That's not going to affect viewership like this if I handle it in court. That's not going to affect my sponsorships, all that stuff. If I've got a clean jacket, now again, talking about a clean jacket. If you got something going on, you're doing it a little differently. If I got a clean jacket, dog, me saying I didn't do it does what?
It shows that you're willing to put your name out there and be like, yeah, I didn't do it. Like, I feel like if you're not willing to go out and say, hey, I didn't do it, then it looks even worse on you, because why are you quiet as this person is saying you did some crazy shit?
Wait, so what did you think? Hold on, Omar? What did you think when Jay-Z defended himself then against Tony Busby publicly?
One, I think his whatchamajig did it, like his label did it, or whatever the case may be. His PR did it, but again, they're big industry. I don't say anything. They don't say anything. Don't.
So
I
you
wouldn't.
you were not for Jay-Z defending himself publicly the way that he
Don't
did.
say anything. I wouldn't say anything. He handled it. It was handled so swiftly in court and behind closed doors. Well, the only reason I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why I think that Jay-Z did this is because there might have been years of people doing it, and he wanted to let people know I'm gonna let my nuts swing and hang right here.
But who
I don't.
cares? He can just take care of it legally.
But I'm saying I don't think he should have said it. It was handled so swiftly that it was nothing to even talk about. It was literally nothing to even talk about.
Okay, what if the person's being like messy? Like they want to post all your shit. They want to make it like a public thing.
Let them. If it's not true, it's not true. Let me ask you. So someone puts grape allegations on Omar. He comes out and says, I didn't do it. You believe him?
I'm gonna believe him more if he hadn't said, like, if Omar just like ignored that it happened at all. I'd be like, what the fuck, Omar? Why aren't you saying anything?
But him coming out and just saying, I didn't do it. You just flat out believe him.
I mean, there'd probably need to be some proof behind it, but I would feel
so then
more
even him,
comfortable,
so the proof will come out in court. The proof will come out in court when they say he didn't do it.
Okay, I'm not about to like follow every single part of his court case. I might like look at the end, but like I might not follow every single thing that comes out in court about what happened.
So if you care enough to want him to respond, you're not going to care enough to see if he actually did it?
Okay.
And that's why
I think that's fair.
And that's why I don't think it's important to do it. Philip, we're gonna go to boredom. We appreciate you.
Thanks.
That's why I don't think it's important to do it. The person who is judging me in Nebraska doesn't matter. It just doesn't.
I don't think what we're talking about here, what we're seeking here is just a simple like no, I didn't do it, guys.
Yeah,
at least for me.
Porn.
If we're talking specifically about in the case of
Uncle
Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, if we're talking about Shannon Sharpe specifically, to some extent, yeah, that's going to be the case. I mean, it's a sexual act that we're talking about here in the first place. And if this is going to be, if the 30-second edited clip is going to be in the court of law, the full video is going to be in the court of law. The court isn't just going to accept just the 30-second clip.
If that's all they have, I don't understand.
If that's all they have, yeah. If that's all they have. But the problem is like, if there is the existence of the 10-minute clip, that causes, especially if it's sought in discovery, the court will have to enter that in as well as the 30-second clip.
Wait, but where are they going to get the 10-minute clip?
I would imagine that the young lady has the 10-minute clip. If Shannon Sharpe is saying he doesn't have it.
Yeah, if she's saying she doesn't have it, I don't understand.
I mean, if she doesn't have it, she doesn't have it. I mean, like that's.
So how are they going to prove if they have it or not?
You would have to seek it through discovery. So there's multiple ways to do that. Whether you try to find it within a Google Drive account, whether you try to find it with.
They sought it and they can't find it. What do you do?
Then you just have to live with the 30-second clip, or you'd have to argue in court to get that 30-second clip thrown out because it's edited.
Okay, so I don't even.
If it's edited, then what would happen is like more than likely it'll get thrown out.
Okay,
in court.
That's fine.
But the problem is that it's already out there in the public, and because this 30-second clip is in the public and in the public conversation, it'd be way too late for him to be able to defend himself publicly.
You know, it's crazy. The only person who's brought up the 30-second clip is Shannon Sharpe. What are you saying here? What are you saying here?
I'm talking about the phone call that was released. That was the clip that we're talking about, right?
No, there's
a sex tape.
Oh.
There's a 10-minute sex tape, and they have a 30-second edited clip of the sex tape. And he's saying there's a 10-minute version of it. Drop that if you are so sure, because he doesn't have that 10-minute clip. So what we're saying is if they go to court and submit the 30-second clip, again, I'm not Mr. Lawman, but I believe they can request for the 10-minute clip to be produced as evidence. But if they just say they don't have that 10-minute clip, they don't have it, then
it's like I said, it would have to be sought out in discovery. It's not something. It's not I declare I don't have it, and therefore too bad. It has to be sought out.
Oh, we understand that portion.
Yeah.
What is what's the claim here?
The claim is that if there's a 10-minute clip out there, and the 30-second clip is a part of the court case, which Shannon is saying is going to be, then the 10-minute clip has to be included. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like, or if he has it, he should be the one dropping it.
Well, no,
he's
not saying they're
If
going to
he
produce it
had
in
it.
court. He's not saying they're going to produce it in court. He's alluding to the fact that they're going to drop that shit on the timeline. Like they're just going to release it to the public, the 30-second clip, to make him look even worse. That's what he's saying. He's not saying they're going to produce it in court. He's saying, oh, there's a 30. I'm sure there's a 30-second clip that's edited that's going to come out. Like they're going to drop.
Oh.
No, I'm not
completely changing.
That, but that's what I'm saying.
like,
No, and I see people. Let me say this because I see people in the chat saying, and I don't never really do this. There's people in the chat saying, "Oh, my pressing them. Why would y'all? Why would
No, it's fair. No, that's fair. You should be pressing.
Well, what I'm saying is, he doesn't even have all the facts. He doesn't even know what we're talking about, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, because I jumped into the stream midway through. That's my fault.
But boredom. Thank you. Let's get one more.
His name. He's bored.
Y'all are mad.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
While we bring the next person up, Sage, are you okay?
Don't fucking talk to me. Don't. I ain't gonna lie. I my bad, y'all. Hey, everybody makes a mistake. Cook me in the post meeting. Leave me alone, bro.
Who'd y'all draft?
A nigga he don't want.
No, who is it? Who is it? A D tackle? An O line?
Actually, I think they did draft a D tackle. It was a D
tackle. Damn! Shout out ball! Ah!
Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro.
From Ole Miss, right?
The Falcons. Last one, and then we'll keep moving on.
The Falcons drafted a linebacker. My fault.
I know. Again, though, we spinning the block. E. Marcus H. How you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, man.
I was just saying that your reputation does mean a lot, or even especially in regards to grape. Like, what's that one baseball player on the LA Dodgers that got kicked off the team because there was grape allegations?
Trevor Bauer.
And he came out 2 years later and defended and dropped all the evidence that it wasn't grape, but he had already got kicked off the team and everything. Like that stuff matters. So I do disagree with Omar on that.
I think you
It
miss.
doesn't
I
matter.
think you and maybe some others misinterpret what I'm saying. In the court of public opinion, it does not matter. The LA Dodgers pitcher, catcher, baseball player, whatever, the opinion of him by LA native who lives on 12345 Burbank Street does not matter. Now, the opinion of his owners, technically speaking, those are his owners. That is different. That's a whole different conversation.
But wouldn't that come from public opinion though?
No,
that will come from the owner's opinion. That's what the
No.
owner
What I
thinks.
mean is like the owner's opinion is doing that to save face because it looks bad towards the public. You know what I mean?
Now, that's a different conversation. That's more about if your owner is a bad owner or not. But like, I understand what you're saying. Shannon Sharpe has these allegations on his jacket, right? If he goes on ESPN, people are going to give pressure and blowback to ESPN. If I'm Shannon Sharpe and I show to the owners or whatever, the managers at ESPN, hey, this is the footage, this is the tape, this is all this stuff like this. This is not true. They should then say, oh, you know what? It's not true. I am going to go ahead, even though people will tell me whatever, I'm not gonna kick this guy off for, having a good job. Now, if they kick him off, they're terrible. That's a different conversation.
Okay, I was just thinking that was the reason Shannon could be trying to get ahead of the whole thing because he's not trying to have that happen. But I also see, I guess, where you're coming from, where you trying to get ahead of stuff could put you in more hot water or whatever. But
If Damo slapped the baby, if that was the allegation that came out, slapped the baby, psh, wow, slapped the baby, the allegations running rampant. He does not need to prove to y'all that he did or did not slap a baby. That would not matter. He comes to us, yo, gang, I didn't slap a baby. I was literally, not slapping a baby. I do not care if y'all think he slapped a baby, gang. He's on the pod. It just doesn't make any sense for me to move him off.
Now, sadly, I'm about to slap a baby.
but
get him out of here.
Because didn't they And actually, that just happened. Didn't ESPN, or well, he said he left ESPN, but I don't think that actually happened. I think ESPN got him out of there until it gets fixed or whatever. But that's why ESPN did it, is because of public opinion type of thing.
He said he left it. I don't know, but I also think, and it literally happened. That rain started pouring for Shannon, so can't test all that other stuff. But I get the sentiments that public opinion can sway, people's decision making or something like that. Now let me ask you this. I'll concede to it. Let me ask you this. Do you think him dropping the 10-minute sex tape would have did anything different?
For public opinion?
Yeah. Do you still believe that people would have been calling? Do you still believe people would have been like, it makes, let me say this. It makes sense. You drop the 10-minute tape. That doesn't negate any allegation, to be honest with you. That doesn't negate the whole allegation. There still could be, they said it was a 2-year relationship. There could be manipulation, rape, all these other things like that in the 2-year relationship. This is just a 10-minute sex tape. So does that negate the whole thing?
It doesn't negate the whole thing, but I think it would negate the video he's saying that will be put out of context, and it would show the greater context of whatever he's trying to get.
And so now all of a sudden, because this 10-minute video is out, public perception is totally changed, and he's allowed on air?
It can be. You'll be surprised about how public opinion works, how fast it can change and things like that.
You're absolutely right. And that's why I also believe if he put out that 10-minute video, it won't matter. People won't care. People will not care. People will say to themselves, you know what? He still did what he did. And he shouldn't be on the network. I think you would even agree with that. People would still say that.
Oh yeah, there'll be people that say that. I think that would be people from people that didn't like him in the first place, to be honest. But that's another conversation.
Thank you, Marcus.
All right, y'all. Have a good pod.
Sorry for my crash out earlier, chatters. For me, I think it's a consensus thing. People have been fired for less, but at the same time, he handled it horribly.
Get my man Paul Pierce back on the network, man.
People been fired for less age. People been kept on the air for more. I don't know.
That's also true. That's also true. So at the end of the day, he is handling it awfully. But yeah, people have been fired for less.
Hey, and they shut the hell up too. When Joe Rogan or Dana White what Dana White say after he punched his wife, ain't it?
Something like that.
Damo?
Something like that.
Dana White? Oh yeah, slapped her.
Slapped her. What'd he say?
Slapped her in the club.
What'd he say?
He didn't say shit.
Oh.
With the video out there, he didn't say shit.
That nigga said
they might have questioned him.
I slapped her twice. Put 10 minutes out.
They might have questioned him at like a UFC thing about it, and he got them niggas kicked the fuck out. Hey, get them out of here. Get them out. Get them out.
And
that was
been
about
on ESPN. He's been on all the networks.
I'm about to say, with the Fox shit, who was it that had the shit at Fox or whatever it was? Joy. No, Joy Taylor.
Both of them, to be honest.
What the fuck did she say?
She said on her pod today that she likes to have a lot of sex.
But I'm saying, when that shit was going on, what did she say?
I'm telling you what she said. That was her response. I like to have a lot of sex. Let me pull it up.
In the moment,
what I'm saying.
In the moment, she didn't have to put out a PR statement from someone else and screenshot it. She ain't have to release nothing. She shut it the fuck up.
Wasn't her whole thing just like fucking her way to the top though, which is completely different than
no?
allegations?
There was the allegation that she was trying to set up the higher up exec with fake grape allegations and shit like that, which is also illegal. That was that as well. She just shut it up.
Joy Taylor gets personal on Too Personal relaunch. I have to have sex every day. That's what she said. That's what she said in response to.
Like if Joy Taylor's situation happened to Shannon would have hopped on. Listen, to my friends and family, I just want y'all to know this is not true. And I have the text messages to show I was not going to set up that exec with fake grape accusations and then drop text chains and all that other wild shit. He would have did a bunch of wild shit to prove his innocence instead of just shutting the fuck up if you're innocent.
Sometimes y'all gotta shut the fuck up, man. I learned.
Comment below.
I am the part of niggas that had to learn how to shut the fuck up. Niggas remember being on Spaces? Who would that be? Motherfucker. Oh, blah, blah. Yeah, that was the wrong way to handle it.
The niggas still think you a deadbeat holding the baby.
I'm about to say, niggas, my child is right here, and niggas will still say, "Ain't you a deadbeat ass nigga?" Blah, blah, blah. Nigga, my baby is on stream with me. What are we talking about? So, like, I had to learn to shut the fuck up.
Shouts out to Scooter.
Whew.
We'll get to talking basketball in a second here. Shouts out to Scooter for $10. Says, so if you don't care to respond to any allegations that are said against you, then are you okay with people making content about your situation, even if they wouldn't know the facts until a court date? I don't care. Yeah, man, who cares? I know that sound. You know what's crazy? When Bsolz and Damo did their episode of Sipping with Solz, I saw Sage skipped out on his. We'll talk about that later.
Never hit me up. I thought
damn.
that nigga was
He just lied. No.
You never hit me. I never got a text.
No.
I never got a text. I never got a text.
Okay. Don from Potty Mouth was there when I asked you.
You told me on the pod. I was waiting for you to text me. You never text me.
You said you would. Okay.
You never text me.
No. Go ahead, Omar.
Wait, did he text you personally? He never text you?
Never text me, never called me, didn't tag in the chat, nothing.
You said you wasn't available this Wednesday. So I was like, all right, what the fuck am I hitting you up for?
Nah. I'm saying if we gonna bring up the clip and be like, hey man, Sage bailed on the joke, then we gotta drop the 10-minute clip.
Omar.
Drop the 10-minute clip.
I understand why you can't come. Because on Sunday you were at WrestleMania, and then you said on Wednesday you got some shit to take care of.
Monday the shit was Monday I was literally in the airport. I took a picture of that. I was in the airport.
No. You said Wednesday you had some like IRL shit to take care of.
I honestly at some point I was free.
Before Wednesday?
Yeah, at some point I was free Wednesday.
I streamed Sunday and okay. So you was free Wednesday night.
I could have made time for Wednesday easy. You never hit me up. You never called, texted, nothing.
Why you Solz and Sage?
I'm saying like the idea of that is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
The idea of what? You told me you wasn't available.
You could have been like, yo, we good for Solz Sage? Yeah. Simple as that. I don't know about you. I confirm with my guest all the time.
I told you I stream at 10 p.m. on Sunday. You said you wasn't available Sunday. I asked you Wednesday. How can you do
I was
Wednesday?
just supposed to load up into the non-existent Soul stream at 10?
Yikes.
What are you talking? I'm so confused. What are you talking about?
I'm saying in the sense of, bro, if you was like, I bet we got this going on at this time. Because I didn't even know if it was at 10. I remember you saying, yo, I got this Soul Sage joint. I want to get all, I'm not Soul Sage. Got a Soul Speech joint. Want to talk to all y'all. Boom, boom, bang, bang. Yeah. You invited us on the Potty Mouth stream. I'm like, cool. He said Wednesday. Initially thought I was busy. Turned out I was free as hell. I never got a call, text, none of that. So
how am I supposed to know you're free as hell? From all I know, you're still busy.
Wait, but
I gotta see if I even texted you that. I'm going off of what you said that I said I was busy. I don't remember texting you that.
Busy
I don't remember texting that. I don't remember saying that on stage.
Wait, when did he say
you tell me you're busy Wednesday that you can't do it?
Yeah, when did I say I was busy?
I'm gonna assume you're busy until you tell me you're not busy.
When did he say he was busy Wednesday?
Thank you. When did I say I was busy?
The pod before when I asked you, Sage and Omar if they could do Sunday or Wednesday. Yeah.
Somebody can check this. So if I said I'm busy on the clip, the most I give you is, hey man, I should have hit you up and be like, yo, I'm actually free. That's the most I go because I could even see that. But I don't remember saying I was busy on camera. I remember you inviting everybody and me like, that's cool.
Now, Solz, you know what's crazy? I remember that exact moment when you asked Omar and Sage the availability to do Sipping with Solz.
Right.
You did, in fact, set up Omar for the Sunday, and you said Sage is going to be traveling, so we can try Wednesday. And Sage did say he was busy.
Yes.
I'll double check it. I'll double check it right now.
He said you said you said you may be busy. You got to make sure you'll let him know. But you said you might be busy, so you might not be able to do Wednesday.
I'm being so serious.
Right
you verbatim said like you had some. I'll just say it. If it's too much, my bad. You had some house shit to take care of, so you wasn't. Yeah.
What was
that's why you couldn't hop on stream. So let's try it Sunday after
at 10 p.m. at night.
I don't know what he got going on. I'm just going off of what he said.
Well, Solz didn't tell him what time it was going to be on the Wednesday. He just told him Wednesday. So
That's
he didn't
fine,
have a
but
time.
That's also true. And
even-
yesterday I did have to do the E sign. And
But no, I'm saying at 10 p.m. at night though, Sage. At 10 p.m. at night.
Oh, I was definitely free by night. If he had said 10 p.m. at night, I was free.
But even
There's nothing I got to do.
But what I'm saying is, and this is all I'm saying. Look at Bsolz. What I'm saying is, Bsolz knows it's at night though. So if I'm planning accordingly, right? Me, if I'm doing the same exact thing, say, oh, I'm busy with some house shit. Oh shit, close at 5. Bank close at 5. That nigga can't be doing too much at 10 p.m. I'm still gonna hit you up.
I gotta double check because Adamo could just be straight line whole time.
You think he did that at 10 p.m.?
What?
He told
Damo
me,
could be
son.
straight line
He told
this
me
whole time.
the meeting prior that he wasn't gonna be available. So to me, I'm gonna assume you're not available until you tell me you are available.
That's
out of respect for your availability.
If I said bet, this is out the window.
But you're telling me that you thought Sage was busy all 24 hours of Wednesday?
Again, I am going just off of what he said. If someone tells me they are not available to do something, they are not available to do something. Period.
I feel it. I would just think if I needed just 30 minutes and I needed it, we could probably schedule around what you doing Wednesday, gang? We can schedule around it. I'm just saying. Let's keep it going. They say y'all messy on the pod. I don't know. Anyway, Scooter said, so if you don't care to respond to any, did he say that? Oh, about the we don't care about that. Oh, I forgot what I was even saying. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, I don't care, mother. I don't care. I don't care. JKP for $10.
He's on fire.
Says Omar is right. Unless it messes with money or opportunity, it doesn't matter. People will believe whatever they believe. You can't change that no matter what, even with evidence or not guilty. I agree. I don't know what else to say. Shouts out to Droopy.
He's on fire.
For $4.99 says this is why they don't post on Sage and Solz channel. Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
Nah, man.
That's not it. It was just miscommunication. That's what it sounds like.
On your
Sounds like we could have done Wednesday and just
miscommunication.
We don't know whose fault it is.
We did on the organizer. It's on the organizer. The person who is organizing it is on. Yeah.
By the way, I looked right now. I thought you asked at the end of the pod. You didn't even say it there. Was this post pod?
Yeah, post pod.
This may have been post pod on the
playback.
playback.
So it may be in the playback.
Yeah, it's on the playback. It should be on the playback.
Shouts out to Kevin for $9.99. Says pre-ordered the Switch 2 from Target and bought Fatal Fury, which is funded by the Arabian Prince who ended Reporters. What's something y'all would sell out for?
What?
Sell out?
Firehead.
What would I sell out for?
Facts, dumb.
Nigga, money. Nigga, at some point, money, but to what degree? Because I got principles.
I've heard some crazy numbers lately.
Yeah, y'all be saying sell out like in a weird way, like
yeah, like it, never mind. I'm not trying.
No, they be holding you to morals that you don't really have. Oh, I can't believe you would eat Rocky Road. I never was on that stance.
Let me
gave
ask
a
you
fuck
this.
about koalas.
If Timu had $1 million contract, nigga, Timu.
I can't believe you. Oh yeah, look, I can't believe you shop fast fashion. I never said that. I don't give a fuck about that.
Shit, if USPA, we were talking about USPA just now. If them niggas said, hey, 100,000,
fast fashion, not my fight.
The fuck?
What you gonna say?
I was just gonna ask Sage if a streaming company hit you up and said they was gonna pay you like a X amount rate to stream on their platform, and it's like a crazy amount. Like, are you gonna take it and try to elevate your content, or would you just be like, "Oh my god, this is a crazy bag. I'm literally just gonna clock in and like retire off of it." Like, I ain't trying anymore. They're literally telling me that I just gotta clock in and get a insane retirement level bag. I'm just
yeah. If it's one of them clock in, clock out things, I hate doing it, but I'd had to do it. Now we talking about retirement at that point, nigga.
So you're not even trying, like.
I'd try. I would try because this doesn't seem like I sold my soul or no shit. This is just a restart. I would try, but if it's a dead mission,
hard watching that anime,
it's a dead fucking mission. It's a dead mission, nigga. Nah.
He gonna try so hard. Episodes 898 at One Piece. Here we go.
Hey man, I'd do another One Piece marathon. I'd come up with Jeopardy games. I'd dead ass walk around DC eating like Goku, all the shit. I would do everything I possibly could to make that platform work. And if that platform could not work, regardless of my efforts, if my platform could not work, regardless of whoever else they brought on, fuck it. Clock ain't
I respect that. I respect that. I dead ass do respect that. Because I wouldn't. Boy, oh boy. You give me a retirement. It depends how long the bag is. If you telling me this is like a 5-year deal, okay, let's elevate the content. You give me a crazy bag for 1 year?
Yeah, let me just make a little bit concrete. Kick hits you up. Kick hits you up for 1 year. You got to stream, let's say 40 hours a week. At the end of it, if you complete 40 hours a week for a whole year, you get 10 mil. You just clocking in?
Nigga, I am a professional
Well,
Marvel
I
Rivals
only 40
player.
a week anyway, so yeah, I'm damn sure just clopping in.
Fuck that. I'm a professional Marvel Rivals player. I'm going.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going for eternity. I'm going for one above all. I'm just, nigga. I'm turning that. I'm hitting go live on stream, and I'm just playing the game, nigga. I'm just milking hours.
Yeah, 10 mil is
and you
10
wouldn't
mil.
like try
my
to
content.
You wouldn't try to like elevate your content, become bigger than what you were previously.
Hell no, nigga. I'm a whole different. I'm a whole different creator. I'm a gamer. I am
different creator.
I am a game. Hey, we boot. Hey,
I whatever niche.
Verdansk. I'm Tim the Tap Man. I'm Dom the Tap Man. Nigga.
Likely gaming. Dom's echoing my sentiment. Likely gaming, but whatever niche is just naturally time consuming, while at the same time doesn't make me feel miserable, like watching 10 straight hours of something. Instant.
Spectating Warzone at 2 a.m. on my jab shit, nigga. What do you mean?
Yeah. Nigga, I'm Celestial. I could do the coaching shit. I could be like, all right, this is Bronze Spider-Man. Let's see what the fuck's wrong with your gameplay. Like, what's up with it, bro? Like, come on, man.
Shouts out to ISO Joe.
He's on fire.
$4.99 says Dr. Umar was at Rutgers yesterday. Tried to get him on the pod, but he ignored me because I'm Hispanic.
Oh.
Should have said Afro Latin, my brother.
I'm gonna lie, you should have saw that coming though.
Yeah. Shouts out to Kendrick Lee.
He's on fire.
$4.99 says, how do I get into the Discord? I'm trying to learn and talk about ball.
I'll put the link in the chat.
Yeah, just listen to the link real quick, gang. That's it.
Link in the chat. Shouts out to JJ for $5.
He's on fire.
And your next Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
Yo, you TSO bitch ass niggas, the keep it a buckers laughing at me. For anybody, you can laugh at me. I deserve the laughter. Anybody that sat there and is like, why are you bugging? He's a good player. You fucking idiot. That's not the point. The point is that quarterback room got me, you, and Mason Rudolph in it. Well, there's nobody in that motherfucker. We don't have anybody throwing the ball.
Big Mace.
Y'all can still get Jalen Milroe in the second or third round.
Oh my God. See,
Shout out to Rez Beware for $5.
He's on fire.
This by far the worst officiating that I've ever seen in a playoff game. This is New York at Detroit. No flow to the game. Horrible missed blatant call. Foul merchant Jalen Brunson.
OKC getting cooked. SGA's had his third bad game in a row.
Yeah, I heard they down 30 at one point. Now, granted, chat's chat.
It's still 26. So
damn.
At half. Man, is SGA West Tatum? Wow.
Is he? I mean, what's the bet? What's the score?
77-51.
Oh, they dead ass down 26. Oh hell,
this is game 3,
down
right?
26.
Game 3.
OKC.
OKC down 26.
Oh wow.
I thought this was
the
a
Grizzlies.
sweep. I know we didn't do predictions this year, but
I knew that shit was gonna happen, and I promise you, it'll definitely happen tomorrow. It'll be solidified if they do lose. Dog, SGA is having terrible games, and they have beat. I saw some stat yesterday. Biggest point differential between the first 2 games of the playoffs. They have the second highest at 70.
Congrats. Let's see what it is for the first 3 games after this.
I think it is waiting for that. I think it's waiting for the first loss to be
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Omar,
not a super team.
Yeah.
Omar, I disagree with you last segment, but I'm on your
games.
side here, bro. You wanna know why? Granted, I'm not, granted, not because I think OKC is a super team or not, but it's the same shit that happened to my glorious King Luka, bro. Y'all was waiting on it. Y'all be waiting on niggas to fuck up, bro. It's fine. I understand.
And so mind you, the only way, damn, Jimmy's he's a little hurt. But the only way that I would be able to fully get it off Sage is if they would literally have to sweep the offs, beating people by 20 or 30 points. That's the only way I
guess they're a super team.
Yeah, then people be like, but they still drafted, bro. Okay. Anyway, for 199, Marcus Henry says their relationship is literally corn, big black baby.
Oh, my phone made a mute.
Shouts out to BG's member for 31 months, MVP member for 31 months.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Bsolz streaming long enough to become the villain.
What?
Hey, brother, he said it, and I respect it because he is an MVP member for 31 months. I don't know. He can say what he wants. Call my ex a bitch.
Giants traded up, by the way, New York fans.
Droopy for 499.
He's on fire.
Omar went from third funniest pod member to second funniest pod member, in my opinion.
Is that you know what? That's a compliment.
Okay. Last couple ones. Dorian Clayton.
He's on fire.
Member for 2 months. MVP member for 2 months.
Oh yeah, look at you now.
Says WPod Sage. WPod Sage. If LKIB was a faction, who's the face of it? Who's the tag team? And who's the mid Carter?
Oh, that's actually
also stay blessed. Y'all keep God first in everything that you do.
Tag team. So, are we a heel faction? We're a heel faction.
Yeah.
Damo is the mid card because Damo is the guy that's going to dominate the mid card. Mid card's better than tag. You're bugging. You are. Chat, is Damo not the big ass Mark Henry ass Braun Breaker ass mid card that's beating the shit out of people? He is you're so the mid card. Oh my god. You're supposed to steamroll them. You're the mid card. That's 100%. You should not be offended.
Nigga told you.
I think you gotta go just because Omar would play I'm not better than this guy, but I'm going to cheat, manipulate, and do what I can to beat this guy character the best. Omar's the face. Me and Solz are the tag team. Damo's the mid card.
This nigga just said he's Black Eddie Guerrero. I hate this nigga so much.
Is he not? Is he not?
Hey, brother, lie cheats.
Okay, put it this way. Omar's in a championship match against a person taller, stronger, faster. He cannot beat him. Omar would smack the ref.
And that's why he's the mid Carter.
No, that's the face. That's the point. You elevate that guy to the top. So when you make it no DQ, now everybody's looking for, oh shit. What you gonna do now? Look at you now. And then next thing you know, Solz and Sage climb the goddamn gate and jump the shit out of this motherfucker. And then someone kicked Solz and Sage's ass, and then we revealed Damo was under the ring. Whammy Warrior, slam. Next thing you know, we're pushing Damo to become the United States. Y'all don't know ball.
Mind you, he does.
He literally made me the mid Carter because I'm the size of Mark Henry.
Y'all know. He's offended by mid Carter, but the whole time he'd be the most dominant champion. He don't know ball.
Shout out to Jake Clark,
intercontinental champion of all time.
Shout out to Jake Clark for $4.99.
He's on fire.
Sage Shador not that nice. Next year's QB class is much better. It would not have been worth the early pick on dudes whose ceiling is maybe Jared Goff. I gotta look into next year's class.
You niggas keep talking about next year class, the other quarterbacks, this, that. We are the Steelers. We literally will not tank. I'm tired of people texting me, calling me, tweeting me that, next year, we're not going to get this lucky again where niggas are passing on QBs, bro. We're going to be in the 20s again. First round exit.
Is this because of like Nico?
John Moran had a crazy fall. Oh my God.
Okay. Shout out to Dave.
Like we can get Archie, man.
He's on fire.
Dave for $9.99 says, just sparked up. Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe hitting. Last one. This is Heisem. What artist is overhated?
He's on fire.
Not necessarily underrated, but just overhated. It might be
the baby
now. Oh,
Eminem.
Nah, he's just hated enough.
He said overhated.
Overhated.
I do think it's Travis Scott. Actually, that's good.
Jermaine Cole, easy.
I think it's James Pierce Jr. That's the dude that was with Rakia Jackson. This nigga's a weirdo.
Actually, I take it back. MGK.
Overhated?
Overhated, yes.
Okay. All right, Damo.
People still hate on MGK?
The baby's a good name too.
The baby, yeah, I can give it that, but people hate on Sexy Red's a good one.
Sexy Red is a good one. Yeah, it's James Pierce Jr. Chat. We don't fuck with him.
Oh, the Falcons traded back up. Oh my God.
Nigga said if Eminem was black, he'd be Hobson.
Okay. Let's get into let's do hot takes of the week. Y'all got some hot takes for me?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, excuse me. I'm on hot take of the week.
Go ahead, start it off, gang.
Had to put the baby down with this one. You niggas are too parasocial, and that shit is actually becoming a genuine problem. After that clip that we dropped talking about Agent, I dropped my own video talking about Agent. Listen, yes, there was a fair amount of comments that understood the points and the topics of, hey, yeah, this shit is wild. To all you niggas that feel like y'all know, let's keep it a buck, y'all know me, y'all know Omar Solz, shut the fuck up. The amount of comments I seen, whoa, isn't Agent you guys' boy? Y'all couldn't just hop on the phone and talk to him? Whoa. Oh, didn't y'all say he's a friend of the show? Y'all couldn't have just hit him on the hip and had the conversation? Fuck, nigga, do you think I have Agent's number? Do I look? I don't even got a low number. Do you think I got Agent number? Fuck, nigga. Do I look like I got Agent number, dumbass nigga? If you think I had Agent's number, you don't think I would have called him on stream? Fuck, nigga. Oh, y'all supposed to be close. Ain't y'all close with him? Why don't y'all just talk to him? Dickhead, do you think I can just call Agent? You think I can just tweet this nigga and he tweet back? Goofy. You parasocial ass, dumbass nigga. You see a nigga hop on a pod one time. Aren't y'all friends? Didn't Solz work for him? You can't just talk to him? No, dumbass. I can't talk to him. You know how many hoops and hurdles I gotta jump through to get the opportunity to tweet the nigga? The fuck is you talking about, my nigga?
I could have gave you his number though.
I was offended you left me out, but that makes perfectly sense. Perfect sense.
And if you did give me his number, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna call him and he not answer.
He could. I mean,
I hate you.
you don't know. Now you don't know.
Nah, you could. You could. That was actually really good answer.
Yeah,
It's on the organizer. Yeah.
Well, correction. I don't got Agent's number, and I didn't realize so many niggas did have Agent's number. My point still stand. You niggas is parasocial as fuck, and it's weird.
Yeah, I ain't got his number. I was offended you left me out, but now makes sense.
I just think the sentiment of like, because I let me say this, people aren't going to want to admit it, but the lives that we live are lives that people work hard for, lives that people want, just off the simple fact, don't know what's going on behind our closed doors, but off the simple fact that, quote unquote, we have access to all these creators and stuff like that. But even in these fantasy lands, like, I'm not saying he would have did this, and it doesn't even necessarily just solely pertain to the Agent situation, but all right, Kenneth Chatter number 1258. You and I switch places. You call Agent him. Shut up. Banging on you. Then what?
Yeah, kind of.
Then what? Like, what happened? What happens after that? So, I don't know.
They'll call again.
At that point, he's gonna block me. That point, because I would even block him. Sage.
Hey man, I'm not gonna shotgun, even though I'm tempted to. Honorable mention. I tweeted this out. It's NFL draft day for those that haven't obviously caught on during this full pod. I think one of these quarterbacks are going to fucking be amazing because all of you are saying they're bad. I don't know if it's Cam. I don't know if it's Shadur. It could be fucking Milroe. I don't know who. But I think, typically speaking, when sports fans think an entire draft class, or in NFL terms, when an entire position is bad, someone's going to be good. We just don't know who it is yet. But my actual hot take is low-key just a rant because I experienced this 2 days ago. I ain't gonna lie.
You did it?
If you're a person of one...
Notice?
No, not yet. I was so in there, but I sold. Anyway, nah. I was in the line at Chipotle, and it was one guy. I'm like, okay, cool. This line's backed up, but it's just one guy in front of this other person, in front of this other person. We good, cool. I saw a lot of bowls being made. I'm like, huh. It's a lot of like, maybe y'all are like stacking up everybody in the line's bowl. Maybe they're gonna call my name over the phone and over the line, and they start working on mine too. I tell you, this grown ass nigga left with like fucking 15 burrito bowls. My hot take of the week is if you have an order of more than 4, get the fuck out of there and call it in. I am tired of niggas that it'll be a couple ordering for like 6 people. So hey gang, you just got to do it. Nah, you should have called. Chick-fil-A, what about drive-thrus? And I got you got the app, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I am so sick of it. I thought of that shit when I was at Chick-fil-A, so I damn sure think of it when I'm a fucking customer. Bro, for the love of God, you got more than 2. If you got more than 4 orders or something, don't be an asshole. Call your order in. I'm tired of that shit, bro.
I one up you. If you are a person that knows that your order is about to be complex, a lot, filled with whatever, and you look behind you and somebody is like they have 1 or whatever, 1 of something, and you don't let that person in front of you, you're a dick. You're a dick.
Yeah, that's why I said it's just a rant, because I was just thinking you're a piece of shit the whole time. Like, I was like,
if you are in line, Bsolz, and you have a full buggy and another buggy behind you, and you look behind you and the woman got a loaf of bread and 2 apples, and you
let Shorty go real quick.
You look back like this.
She should have went to the self checkout.
No, don't get wrong. I could be an asshole.
That's a skill issue at that point. No cap.
It could be skill issue, but you got to admit that you're being a piece of shit. Yeah. Like 100%. As long as you're comfortable with that, I don't know what to tell you. But you are a piece of shit if you got like fucking 50 items and then you literally forgot an item. So you walk back, come back. That person didn't cut your line. And then you realize, oh,
and you got
got orange juice.
And you got a stack of coupons.
You got the coupons, all that shit. And you're like, oh, you just got orange juice? Oh, thank you for holding my spot. And you keep going? Oh, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
At some point, it does become on you to just look at what the other lines are looking.
But if sometimes it's the only line. Like, even in the situation that Sage just said, like, all right, I know I got a complex order. I know I got whatever. Especially, I mean, at some point, if there's like 90 people, you can only do but so much. You should probably still call in. But if there's 1, 2 people behind you,
it was 4 of us.
Just go ahead and let them go.
Just waiting for this nigga.
Because you know what you about to do is decimate all the chicken that they already got made. You about to kill the rice too. So, come on. I fell down to my knees in Walmart.
Oh, what's wrong with James Pierce? I don't know ball. Y'all already know I don't know ball. Unless you're mad that y'all went linebacker twice,
right, Damo? Right?
Isn't she pregnant?
What?
Huh?
Is that not the one that was pregnant? I mean, that's not the one that was pregnant, right?
This is Rakia Jackson. Okay?
That's what I'm saying. Is she? Didn't she get pregnant or no?
No. What's the problem with Rakia?
That's funny as shit. Oh damn, that's God. Cause y'all traded up for that too. You shouldn't have been talking shit. That's God. That's God.
That is God.
They said she's gonna be in the city in the fall, I guess.
Oh, I get it.
That's crazy.
That's fake.
No, that's actually karma, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That's karma.
Niggas over here in the chat talking football. Oh my God, I hate this community.
Niggas over there, well, he's so dumb. He can play a 3-4 and a 4-3. Like, buddy, that is not the point.
That's not what he's talking about. Yo, he's not talking about his talent, yo.
Oh my God.
Go back to the earlier part in the podcast. You'll realize why this is low-key funny. He deserves it.
On draft night.
You deserve this. No, you do deserve this.
The celebration is gonna be crazy. Oh God. Anyway, Bsolz.
Michael Scott is not a top 3 funniest character in The Office.
Name him.
Kevin, Dwight, and Andy Bernard. Yep.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking clown.
Reaching. Yeah. Oh, thank you, dog. Reaching.
Yeah.
He just trying to be different.
I
give you Dwight.
What you mean?
I like Dwight. Dwight's funny as fuck.
Kevin?
Thank you. Kevin is not
top
funny.
3.
Kevin
Kevin
funnier than Michael.
Kevin is mad funny.
I don't even.
What season are you on? What season are you on?
Yeah, that's a good question.
6.
You're bugging.
Oh wait.
You've
You're on season 6. Michael is still there, right?
Yeah.
You give this take when you finish.
Once
the
you
show.
finish,
Andy,
when Andy, I ain't gonna spoil the show. Fuck it.
I am.
Thank you.
Finish the
Thank
show.
you.
No, he just becomes the worst. He becomes the worst member on The Office by far. It's not even close.
Wait,
I
I'd stop watching then. It turns into like Damo, the season 7 and 8 of That 70 Show. It turns into that.
Yes.
Fuck. All right.
Well, I'm trying to think. Season 6, is that the last? What episode are you on in season 6?
Season 6. Season 6. I got it pulled up. Season 6 is Niagara Falls, Jim and Pam's wedding.
Oh, so no, I think he's there for another season then, right? Because there's 9 seasons of The
Michael,
Office, right?
Yeah, I think he's there for like one more season, and they do.
Yeah. So season 7. All right, after season 7, then have this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all the way up to, I think, is this Michael Scarn? This is
Michael just not that funny to me. That's all.
You
Neither is Jim.
You gonna find out what not that funny is. Trust me.
Kevin, no. The only one that will give Damo didn't bring up Dwight. Dwight, yeah, sure.
Dwight's up there. Dwight, what you call it? My top 3 is personally Jim, Dwight,
there you
Michael.
go.
That's my top 3. Those are the 3 funniest niggas on the show.
Jim?
Yes, Jim is hilarious.
Annoys the fuck out of me, bro.
That's because you, I know what type of nigga you are.
Chat saying Stanley.
Stanley's sneaky funny. Stanley. There's a lot of sneaky funny characters. Don't get me wrong. Jim is genuinely funny. The look at the camera, nigga. What? You know how many times I look at my camera when it's not on when I'm playing rifles? Just
high shit, man. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
That nigga made the look at the camera iconic. Stop.
Yeah, I just think
Jim
that
and Pam as a whole pissed me off. No cap.
Pam does piss me off.
Yeah, Pam's not funny.
I would just love to see you retain this take.
Creed too. I fuck with Creed. Creed's up there.
Creed Bratton?
Creed, the old dude?
Yeah.
The nigga eating mung beans, nigga? Really?
He not? Okay. Domo, you said you liked them the last time I asked you this. You gotta stop.
Top 3 though?
You said top 3. You ruined it. It's
You
like
put-
saying,
but you acting like
he's not funny now. Nah,
It
nah.
sounds like you're putting him above Michael. That's the problem. It sounds like you're putting him above Michael.
Nah,
And
nah,
if,
man, I
if you're
ain't.
putting him
I'm
above
saying
Michael, the
he's
nigga's
funny
not
too.
funny. I'll start hating real quick. if
Michael
it's above
is
Michael.
4.
Yeah, 4.
So,
He's 4.
nah, Michael below Kevin is crazy work.
It's nasty.
Kevin's not solid comedy.
I can see Andy pre-Michael leaving because, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I can see Andy. I can see Dwight. I guess if you don't like Jim, cool. Kevin Malone? I'm putting Oscar above Kevin. Oscar's above Kevin. Come on, dog. I'm putting Meredith above Kevin.
I like
Oh,
that.
Meredith is way funnier than Kevin.
Meredith
Meredith
might
is
be
just a
funny to
freak.
get it.
Oh, nah, buddy, you're bugging.
Meredith
Meredith
might
be funny. Meredith be funny.
Meredith might be funny to Kevin.
Let me get mine off. It's cold.
Look at this whole cast. Get my fucking.
That House of Highlights rendition of One Versus is awful. It's inauthentic. It is forced content. I don't understand why people do variations and try to put their own spin, and the spin is just it takes away from the overall premise of the show. Like the idea that they've inserted 2 or 3 judges. We don't need people to judge this. It's just awful. Sometimes I wish that these platforms would just give real creators money in order to do some shit. So
You're talking about the just for clarities for the people that may not know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Skip Bayless versus 10 LeBron hater.
Well, no, that was Jubilee.
Oh, that was Jubilee.
Which was like, I'm talking about House of Highlights has their own version. They had Chilltown, old school Chilltown. One old head versus 20 Gen Z basketball fans, and it was bad conversations. It was bad conversation. Actually, I think we can pull some of it up. I just
shout out Chill though. I rock with Chill like that is cool.
Yeah, and I'll say this: Chilltown is a content creator, boy. I tell you what, no, people are not talking about
on
that.
camera, no cap.
Yeah, that's what I said. I did ass rock with Chill.
That
24/7 too.
Yeah, but the stuff that they put on this camera, boy, I'm trying to tell y'all. Is this Magic Johnson? Yeah, this is the conversation I want. I really couldn't even get through it all, but is this the one that he says? No. This, I don't think this is the one. This one. This nerd.
I can't hear it, you know?
No, I cannot hear it.
Oh, okay. It's because of how I shared it. That's on me. That's on Unk. It's Unk. Stop streaming. And then
Oh, he's doing that. Hey, Ravens fans, don't get that rookie in trouble now. That's a good pick, but don't get the rookie in trouble now. You know what I'm saying?
I will say,
he still ain't pussy for y'all.
I will say, damn, that nigga Shador really didn't go first round, huh?
Nah, right?
I looked
That
at the
is
rest of the
crazy.
round.
They took when the Giants came back. I was like, oh, they're taking Shador. They took Dart.
They took the Dart.
Wow.
Oh yeah. When I seen Ravens at 27, I'm like, who got the next picks? Washington,
Chiefs, Detroit,
Washington, and then the Eagles. Oh yeah, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow,
nigga.
See you tomorrow, my nigga. That's
Buffalo,
crazy.
my fault, chat. Buffalo.
Sir. All right, so you talking about how Steph only enhanced the three-pointer, how he didn't revolutionize it? How you feel that Draymond has more career threes than Larry Bird? They weren't shooting the three about that much back then. I mean, like Steph made everyone shoot the three. He's inspiring players now to shoot the three, and he's really just changed the entire game by shooting the three.
Would that help the fact that he played with Klay Thompson, who was another great long ball shooter? I think that has a lot to do with it, because as good as Steph Curry was as a long ball shooter, when you got another sniper that can shoot just as well as you do, and with him shooting as well as he did, making the game even better, when you have that on your team, I think that we completely forget about how good the long ball was with those guys enhancing it. But we also had guys shooting the long ball back then. We had Dale Ellis. We had Larry Bird. We had Craig Hodges. We had great long ball shooters who could shoot the basketball, like Steve Kerr, right? We had all of these guys who could shoot but they weren't shooting it at the volume that these guys are shooting it at today, because the game is a lot more wide open than it was 25 years ago, because it was played through the big man, playing with like those guys couldn't shoot the basketball. Because I'm trying to imagine Dale Ellis with the amount of spacing playing with Joel Embiid or playing with Joker. It would be incredible today.
I've never heard of Dale Ellis. Who's Dale Ellis?
Of course you haven't. Of course you haven't heard of Dale Ellis.
I never heard. Who's Dale Ellis?
This is so nasty, bro.
Steph Curry played with LeBron, play against LeBron 4 years in a row in the finals. You're calling LeBron a plumber? And you think Clay's getting off? You say that Steph played with plumbers. Played against LeBron 4 years in a row.
I didn't say he played against plumbers. I said that's what you're going to have to listen to 20 years from now. And what you have.
Hey, Foodie Boys, thank you so much.
My bad. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't. Y'all knew you wrong when you had this little nerdy white dude with braces.
Listen, man,
Look at him.
right now. Build a team around Magic Johnson in today's game where he doesn't get exposed.
Man.
Because I'm looking at Magic Johnson. We're leaving him wide open from three, OG. We're leaving him open. What center is he going to play with? What center is he going to play with where you're going to be able to just have all this spacing around him? I would love to know. Let me know.
Let's spit this.
Back-to-back Celtics.
I'm not gonna-
Shout out to my guy Dell, man. I know Dell, man. That's tough.
Oh yeah, they had pick a side. I
do
saw
that,
pick a side in
man.
the back. They got deep three in the back. That's bad. That's bad content, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I play
That's
devil's
what you
advocate
do.
for him. When you got non-consecrators on the stage, as a person that's had bombed TSO debates, it's a dangerous game.
I think all of them are content creators, Sage.
I'm about to say, I won't even say how on TikTok. That's
Yeah.
I said,
I genuinely don't get the concept of having somebody like Chilltown, which everybody knows I fucking respect the fuck out of Chilltown.
Yeah.
Chilltown, I aspire to be an old head when it comes to talking basketball the way Chilltown is, because he can acknowledge today's game and compare it to the game of the past. That nigga is an encyclopedia of basketball. I respect Chilltown. I will not give anybody any fucking credit for putting dumbass children or niggas who don't know ball past 2000 in front of Chilltown and asking them to have a fucking conversation about niggas from the 80s and 90s, because it just gets disingenuous and nasty. Sitting there and watching this nigga talk about three-point shooters of the 80s and 90s, and motherfuckers genuinely sitting there snickering, laughing because they don't know nobody past Reggie Miller that's an old shooter, that's L content to me.
Yeah,
that's an
that's
L
not content. I
conversation.
agree.
That's L content. That shit is stupid. It can be funny to some people. That shit can be cute to other people. That shit is weird as fuck to me. That shit is disrespectful as fuck to me. And that shit is nasty as fuck to me. because that's a waste of Chilltown's time to put some fucking child in front of him that can't even tell you a 3-point shooter before Ray Allen on the Heat, but wants to sit there and talk about revolutionizing the 3-ball. You don't know Dale Ellis. You don't know Craig Hodges. You think Larry Bird was a mid-range jump shooter, not a 3. You don't even look at him as a guy that was shooting 3-ball at a time like that. What is this conversation for real?
No, I 100% agree, because I'll add on, because even though I didn't work with him, you researched who you brought to your platform. So you looked for him, you saw the clips, you saw a full podcast, whatever the case may be. You know that Chilltown isn't just an old guy who likes basketball, but he's an old guy that's really going to take it there with you and everybody who's on the stage. So to present a guy who's like pro debater level at this point, and then just give him somebody that's going to just shrug shoulders, all right, man, like, I guess.
To be fair, that is a part of the content. I don't like it either. I'm gonna just say that, because even when Jubilee does it, because Jubilee is like where all of this came from. Even the original people who made that format, they're not really there for the political conversations that they're trying to have. It's literally just a content thing. So when they did like one MAGA versus 20 Democrats or whatever, they would have like 3-4 dudes that would really know what they're talking about. The rest of them are just dumbasses. So that type of content isn't even like what it's supposed to be. Like, it's supposed to be a progressive ass conversation where two sides can like coexist or whatever. That's not what it is. It's content shit, bro.
I agree. I'd say the closest thing to it, I am playing devil's advocate, the inverse is possible. You have 20 people that know what you're talking about, and this one really ignorant popular guy, that maybe could work. Because then you could just have 20 people that are dunking on them, providing facts, and see how this ignorant bastard is going to weasel out of it. Maybe that's content that I can at least recognize or accept, because A, the guy who's being ignorant is popular, but there's people that actually want to debate him. But that's as far as I go.
Yeah, I should ask. All right, let me read these last couple super chats and then talk a little ball and get out of here. Jay Clark for 499 says,
I beg your pardon.
Ravens got the best safety in the draft. That DK shit in a box.
See, that's what I'm saying. Don't get Rook in trouble because y'all want to act like, hey, I don't know who's throwing the ball. I give y'all that, Baltimore. I'm not a liar. I don't know who's throwing the ball.
Damn.
Don't get him in trouble acting like he just going to box up GP and DK game 1, though. Come on. He's a rookie. Get a boy some time, but that's a good pick for y'all.
Well, TYS says for 499,
he's on fire.
Ravens got an elite safety. Steelers going to shit, bud.
See, y'all going to do this, and we going to go 1-1. Now, if we in the playoffs, shit, you know us. We out. But y'all doing this, we going to go 1-1. Y'all already know what's up, man.
Last one for right now. Droopy for 499.
He's on fire.
I'll stop ordering big and complex orders when Sage tips more than $1 when he orders food.
Oh, shit.
I tip $2, you son of a bitch. Yeah, full counter. Wrong dick that you was sucking. It wasn't mine. Try again, nigga.
Clip that. That's a meme right there.
This is the last one. Slick Tom for $5.
He's on fire.
Sad part is a lot of games from 25 plus years ago on YouTube, more than enough to do research and also real stats to look from the past. I don't even expect them. Like, I didn't expect them to get somebody who's actually Gen Z. I think is Mars might be Gen Z. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to get like a Mars on there. What they did is what they got. Like, literally how they structured it or whatever is what they wanted. They got what they wanted. What they did is what they got. They wanted that. I just think that's bad. I'm not watching that. I think that's just bad content.
How would you construct it then? Is Chilltown at the center? What would your roster construction be?
You know, it's crazy. I do think that was one of the. Well, I'll say this: do I want views? Am I just going straight for views or for like somebody's content perspective?
Whatever you feel like.
It's
a channel. You know, you know
views, I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm doing exactly what we've just done. If I'm doing it from a content perspective, especially after seeing that, I would probably have to admit, you know what? Because we talked about doing something like this. We were wrong. This can't be done in a way, and maybe it's because we have too much basketball connection to it, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, we were just wrong. We can't do this.
I would literally do the exact same concept they had. I would just have a debater chair and a hater chair. And I'm talking about from the perspective of going against Chilltown. The debater chair will have a motherfucker like Mars. Will have a motherfucker that knows ball, that actually can have an actual debate, and Chilltown can actually go in depth with. Yeah, that was almost crazy. I will have that. And then I will also have the hater chair to where Chilltown will know, okay, let me not bring up Craig Hodgins and Dale Ellis because this is a hater. He's here to be ignorant. He's here to, just get his shit off. He's here to sit there and say Steph Curry revolutionized the 3-ball. We done with the 90s. So he knows not to go too far. He knows not to go too in-depth. He knows to keep it surface level and entertaining because Chilltown knows how to do that. Chilltown knows how to debate somebody, and Chilltown knows how to get the content off with somebody. He can separate it. So that's what I would do. Now, is that the best content? I don't know. But that's better than just having some 17-year-old with braces laugh off the fact that Larry Bird shot threes. Cardiac eat a dick.
If I were to make one new channel, and this is just so random, I would make a hyper niche channel. I'm looking at a Vikings podcast channel, and right now they are streaming to like 6K people for the draft. The Vikings might not even have another pick for these niggas are streaming to 6K people, and I know during like NFL season, they're cleaning up. They are fucking cleaning up. 2 years ago when they beat the Colts to win the NFC North, they did a 3-hour stream. That shit got 260,000 views on it.
That is one thing I definitely miss about NBA YouTube, man. You know when it's on. You know when it's off too. But you know when it's on. But hey,
I would do if I was you. I know Celtics would be like, this is kind of overkill. Hey man, Celtics all day. I have a Celtics all day channel.
You know what's crazy? I think like even connection wise, it would be easier for me to get connections off by being a hyper niche channel as opposed to being the general NBA channel.
In Boston too? Oh man.
City never loved me for real, man.
I would be getting some.
I got a problem with the Celtics now, no cap, because they be bringing on these TikTok influencers, man. Courtside for the free ski, man. I was here the whole time in 508, man. 50 minutes down the street, gonna bring me on board though.
I would try the exact opposite. See what happened. I'm fucking NBA. I'm just sports, whatever the fuck. NFL, WWE, soccer, all the shit. I'm just sports.
I need UGA football or whatever. All right, a little bit of ball talk. Let's get out of here. Listen, man, cut the small talk. I like ball talk.
Spotlighting these. Oh my God.
You said what?
Who keeps spotlighting these messages? Stop.
Y'all don't hear that static, right? I'm just asking. No. Cool. All right. I just need to get a core myself.
I don't even know what people really want to talk about when it comes to ball. We spend a lot of time talking about nothing this pod. Looking at what's on the topic sheet and all the stuff that's there.
It's 11:30. What the fuck?
That's
I'm sorry. Intrusive.
What
the
we haven't
fuck?
talked about nothing. Playoffs are going good. Viewership is up.
We don't gotta talk ball, bro. I'm telling you.
We can just go, bro.
We can just watch the game.
Sage, that intro was crazy.
I'll say this. I do want to bring this clip up and then we'll get out of here. We don't got to talk.
We know it. We knew it. That
was so forced. Oh my God.
Guys, let me say this. It is one MVP candidate, best player in the world candidate, whose career has to be discussed. That is down 2-0 right now to the damn Indiana Pacers. And I'm gonna tell y'all,
we don't gotta talk about I swear.
I'm dead.
Hey, there's somebody in the chat. That sounds like bangers.
I'm dead ass. These games are fucking blowouts too. And now Giannis is hinting at being in New York City. All right, y'all ain't trying to talk about it. All right,
What is there? No, go ahead. You tell me what you trying to talk about.
I didn't know he talked about
What's
wanting to be in New York.
the
What's the
hottest
clip?
combos?
Any other time, are we waiting for them to get eliminated?
Nah, he's not serious.
Yo, topics down bad today, Chad.
Any other
He's not
other
serious.
time, we would be slandering a player. If this was the outcome, why don't we kill Giannis? Oh my god!
I can tell you exactly why we're not
Let
killing
that
Giannis.
nigga slide.
I can tell you
We done
exactly why
with
we're
him,
not
that's
killing
why.
Giannis. Not even that we done with him. Niggas just don't blame him. He's producing. How are you supposed to win when you got a loser as your second option? They ruined their team to go
Full
trade
bias
for a
counter.
Now again, who was there day one saying this Dame shit ain't gonna work? Me.
I ain't think it was old.
The moment the trade happened, I sat there and told y'all, I don't want to hear it. When these niggas is still getting knocked out in the first round, when niggas is missing games, and when niggas suck.
Okay, Damo.
I've been told what? Okay, Damo, what?
Okay, niggas did not think Dame would get a blood clot. Okay.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't care. You think I care?
Oh,
you think I care?
You can't win. You can't. Yeah, I can't.
Because he played
check
last
for
game.
that.
If he didn't play last game, I'll shut the fuck up. That nigga played. That blood
Oh,
clot
I
don't mean shit
understand.
to me. I don't care. Niggas about to get put out by the Pacers again.
Also,
Lamian Lillard is about to lose to Tyrese Halliburton again.
I'm not gonna lie.
Ain't that the guy that's voted overrated?
I'm not gonna lie. We also did not think that they would hire Doc Rivers. So much.
True.
So much change from that.
Hey, and you know what? They probably wouldn't have hired Doc Rivers had they not got Dame.
Dame was the one that checked off.
Dame is the reason they got Doc
They
Rivers.
didn't call Giannis. They called Dame.
Wasn't it Mike Budenholzer? Wait, no, it was Terry Stotts. Terry Stotts quit. When did he quit? After they got Dame.
All I'm gonna say is
if he doesn't perform in these closing games, I'm gonna get it off. Trust me. You just gotta wait. You just
But
gotta
even
wait.
if he does, oh my god!
I've had an anti-Giannis agenda for a minute now. I'm gonna get it
you've
off.
had it for years.
First of all, I've been telling y'all AD better than Giannis. That's why I'm not what do I need to keep reiterating how right I am for? It's not that we're done with Giannis. We just know what it is with Giannis. Y'all was trying to put him in conversations he wasn't ready for. Y'all kept trying to say AD is exactly who this nigga was. Mr. Glass. Every time I check, Giannis was hurt in the playoffs. And then if he's not hurt, the nigga's losing. I don't know.
Giannis been hitting middies better than AD.
I guess let me say this also because I saw some tweets about like 2018 LeBron expectations. Looking at just the 2-point field goals attempted, Giannis is at 14. There is nobody else over 4.
That's how I know they was down bad for real. Bucks fans talking about just wait for this 2018 Bron run. Going into the playoffs and banking on a 2018 Bron run for your team to make it deep in the playoffs. Okay. You already know what you're here.
If Damo's allowed to do his anti-bias counter, then I have to do my pro-bias counter. They got Kuzma. What the fuck? I told you niggas since 2019 about Kyle. The fuck out of here, man.
Well, no, all seriousness, the reason why niggas ain't on Giannis' ass is because, to be honest, about Giannis, he's just not who people thought he was. And people are coming to that realization. Once the public realizes you're not who they thought you were, they have a real scary way of letting it be known. And I get it.
Who was he supposed to be though?
The best player in the league. He was supposed to be the guy. He was supposed to be the guy in best player of the league conversations. He was supposed to be the guy, the face of the league conversations, shit like that. He is supposed to be after LeBron and them retires. The league is supposed to be ran by if we're taking out the Americans, the guys that are closer to their 30s in their primes, Jokic and Giannis.
Yeah, it should still be the Jokic and
Jokic and Giannis. This is the two names of guys who's supposed to run the league. And now we're realizing, as long as he's a Milwaukee Buck, he's not going to be in that conversation.
Too, I have that same sentiment with just everyone in that class, though. For some reason, we just want to go straight from Curry, KD, and LeBron to straight to like the 25, 24-year-olds. We're just skipping this whole Giannis Jokic generation, just from a marketing perspective or whatever. Straight to the SGA, Ants, Luka, Tatum era.
Well, because one because there's more American-born players in there, and American being like even North America, so that includes Shea. But two, some people are already out on some of these guys, except for Jokic. the people are still up on Jokic, but
Jokic ain't marketable enough, and Embiid's always hurt.
I was say Joel Embiid is
Giannis
still, and then Giannis is Giannis.
Giannis can't get up first.
I do want to ask.
And then after that, who's in the conversation for real?
Trae Young. No,
it's supposed to be D Book.
Devin Booker. I'm gonna say Devin Booker. I'm trying to think guys that are between ages like 27
but
and 31.
They don't even view D-Book that way no more because KD next to him.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
KD leave.
Who has been done worse by their franchise since winning the ring? Giannis or Jokic?
Since winning?
Yes.
Since winning Giannis, but it's weird that there's a combo, but it's definitely Giannis.
I'm gonna go Giannis. We just have a bigger sample size of Giannis, to be fair. But
I'm saying Jokic.
It could be Jokic.
The Nuggets argument is that it was supposed to be free and they fucked it up. The Bucks just never knew what they were doing. What the hell?
At least the Bucks ran it back, or at least attempted to run it back. They didn't just imagine they won a chip and then immediately traded Drew Holiday, immediately let Brook Lopez walk, immediately let Bobby Porter. They still got Brook and Bobby Porters. They still got Pat Connaughton on the bench. They still got these players from the championship regime. Nigga, who do the Nuggets got from that championship team that was vital to them winning?
Yeah, the Nuggets made a play.
MPJ, Aaron Gordon.
I think we're playing on the 24 Nuggets now because going into the playoffs as a whole, they were still championship favorites. I ain't gonna lie, they were championship favorites to a lot of people. Still one of the most well-rounded teams. They just got exposed in the second round, but still, it still had to go to 7. Like, nah.
Man, history is written by the victors, man. We ain't believing the Nuggets.
This is crazy. The Nuggets were literally just a victim of the ideology of trying to win now and later. So they started having younger players out there, thought that they could tie into it, replace certain players, and it just was not the fucking case at all.
I believe
except for
Sage
Brown
said first to be the most true. With Giannis, it was just like, all right. I mean, not Giannis, but Jokic, it was like, all right, it shouldn't take too much to make this work. At least consistent. I'm not saying necessarily championships, but at least another damn finals appearance. Like, we should be able to make this work. Yeah, you can do a lot with Jokic. And the writing is on the wall for the nigga to be out of there in like the next 2. So.
Thunder came back, by the way. God damn.
Super team.
That
team's really good.
That's why I wasn't getting on them for being down, because I'm like, nigga, unless the game's over,
they turned that defense on, nigga. They started game 2, fucking 26-5, damn near, or the second quarter.
Well, isn't Ja hurt too? Did Ja come back from that fall?
Chat, you gotta let
that's
me
like the
know.
Lou Dort, man. Take him out.
That's another
I guess.
reason why I didn't say
don't
nothing.
know.
I heard Ja got hurt. I was like, that lead.
Mickey come back.
Lou Dort took him out. All right. Shout out to Kevin for $199. DK, BK, GDK, Ravens in 5.
Fuck you. Steelers 1-1.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Giannis to Houston. So we have him and dirty ass Amin down there.
If Houston don't get anyone this offseason with the amount of names attached to them, it's gonna be disappointing.
Giannis and dirty ass Amin.
I've heard KD too.
Dirty Giannis and dirty Amin. Well, it's been another episode of Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
The longest one in a minute. No bitching.
Shouts out to Meh, sponsor of the stream. We'll be over here on playback. At least I will for a little bit, arguing the Shannon Sharpe dick video and watching some basketball.
I want to see the end of that last playback stream when I talk to Sage. That's what I'm gonna do right after this.
Sage, say goodbye to the people.
All right, people. Regardless, Solz has my number. Outside of this, all right, y'all. I'm really gonna be fucking triggered the whole night. Not necessarily for the Buck lore that y'all are unfortunately going to drag the fuck out of, but because I'm actually pissed off. We might go into the next season with Aaron Rodgers, and I don't want to hear it from the Aaron Rodgers stands. God damn it, he's fucking 40. This is stupid. Just don't tell me about next season's class. We're not going to tank. We never have. That's why y'all say fire Tomlin. Be consistent if you're going to be stupid. Fuck! Take care and stay blessed. See you next time.
Damo, say goodbye to the people.
All right, chat, it's been your mom favorite midnight snack, and we will be back right now after the pod because we're watching the rest of the games. And I will be back tomorrow streaming on playback like usual.
Bsolz, say goodbye to people, man.
Peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Put some respect on Andy Bernard's name, man. Saw a lot of Andy Bernard disrespecting the chat earlier. That guy's funny. I used to hate him
Finish
when
the
he
show. Niggas ain't finished the show talking about some respect, Andy. All right, nigga.
Yeah,
How long is it gonna take you to finish?
I got some bad news for you.
Probably
even-
probably by the end of next week.
All right, cool. You'll know before then. I ain't even gonna lie, but cool.
Yeah, I got some bad news for you, player.
Yeah, cool. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next time. Bye, guys. Oh wait,
It's like having respect for the guy who replaced Kelso. It's just like, yes.
Shador, I'll see you in round 3, buddy.
Damn, he still ain't got drafted.
Bsolz, did you end the stream?
Oh shit, my bad. Peace.